So this is Vampire the Masquerade London 2000, episode 56, I think. If I can remember 5 minutes ago when I was just checking that. So you guys are standing outside the door of an apartment on the 22nd floor in a stairwell. You've previously just met Kaplan and her crew downstairs in the apartment below. And Sunny the Yank left a message on her answering machine using a code word, Mr. Kaplan, which has revealed to you guys that probably Sunny's in trouble. You've discovered a trap at the door of the apartment on the top floor, the penthouse apartment, which I believe in the last moments of our last session of this game, you set off. Is that all correct information? No, you haven't set it off?
No, Kaplan was going to help us get around it.
Ah, Kaplan's going to help you get around it. Okay. Well, very good then. Let me rejig my whole adventure. Okay, so Mr. Kaplan, being a woman, of approximately 50 or 60 years of age, short grey hair, a little bit fat actually, but not huge. And she's wearing like a checkered grey and black and white jacket with a handbag. And she comes up with you to the door, and she says, "Well, I suppose we better get you in there then."
That would be nice. Thank you.
All right. So typically, look, Sunny won't be very pleased with me if I reveal his entrance code. Do you mind turning around?
Fine. I'll do it anyway. I don't know about you guys.
I turn around.
You turn around? Okay.
Bishop turns around.
Turns around.
Philippe turns around.
Dr. Shipman.
Yeah, I'll turn around.
Yep. You turn around as well. Okay. So a couple of moments later, you hear this noise of a mechanical lock go chunk, and you hear beep 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 beep, and it stops. She says, "Well, I think that's it then." And you hear the door pump open, and a slight change of air differential through the door, like as if it was an airlock or it was sealed somehow, airtight. And the door swings just a couple of inches ajar. And I'm just going to call her Mr. Kaplan. He steps back a couple of steps, and from inside of her purse, she takes out a revolver and just holds it to her side. And she says, "Well, I leave it to you, fine ladies and gentlemen, then."
Are there any more bombs or anything? Any
I'm
more alarms?
personally not aware of any. There might be something in Sunny's personal private areas which I wouldn't have access to anyhow.
Okay.
That's the only thing I know about, I'm afraid. If you go straight ahead, you'll find yourself in the living room. You'll find the place is there's 2 floors inside, and yes, it's fairly well protected as far as I'm aware.
Okay, thank you. Let's go in.
Out of game, quick question. Well, not necessarily a quick question. Who is with you? Is Alan here?
Yes.
Is Parker here? Is Raya here? Is there a squad of ghouls here? I don't think there is, because I don't think that was happening. What kind of backup have you got in mind, if any, if you wanted to? I don't know. That's up to you. And finally, what are you carrying with you? One moment. Keep talking. I can hear you.
Okay. Well, I've got Alan, and Alan has his stuff, and I've got the Sage Special.
The Sage Special, the sniper.
Yep, sniper, Glock,
Okay.
body armor, binoculars.
So you said Alan is here?
Yeah.
All right. So Alan looks at you and he goes, Sage,
Mm-hmm.
are you going to take that in there?
Take what?
The sniper.
Probably.
It's not going to be much use in there. It's pretty close quarters.
You can hit people with it.
I put it on my back and I hold my Glock. Better?
It's probably better.
Okay. Thank you. Thank you for considering me.
Well, it's just a thought, I mean, I don't want you to be swinging that thing around, trying to aim at someone through a scope that's 4 feet away from you. You know.
Oh, okay, okay, thank you.
By the time you've lined that up, that will have ripped your head off.
Thank you once again.
Right.
I really appreciate it.
Okay. So we're ready then. Who's going to make the call? Who's going to say when we go? Do we stack up or what, Bishop?
We stack up.
I go up the front.
Remember, like you were trying to do?
Yeah. That's what I was asking. Exactly.
Yeah, stack up.
I whispered, Alan, what does he mean by that?
Do this. And he comes up against the wall and just puts his back against the wall.
Oh, right. Okay.
So everybody stacks in a line in front of the door, basically.
As Bishop goes past his songbird, he'll clip around the ear.
Dodge.
Well,
let's see if she manages it.
Oh, really? Is it going to be like that?
Yes, that's the way it is.
Because he's got. Oh no, he's not going to use celerity. Let's see if he manages it anyway.
So Sage rolls 4 successes on a Dex and Dodge.
Yeah.
Right.
Roll him a Dex and Brawl, please.
Dex and Brawl.
Okay.
Incidentally, I just like to say I do not approve of PvP. Just 1 success. Yeah, she dodges. She dodges.
Come to your training sessions, girl. All right.
I'm very busy.
I'll get you guys to all make
I'm very busy.
perception alertness checks, please.
Very busy. Very busy.
4.
Nice.
Okay.
2
All
for
right.
Alexi.
2 for Lexi, 4 for
4 for Bishop.
4 for Bishop.
And Philippe roll.
Wow.
Rolls all the pans in the house.
That was my dice, sorry.
Yeah, well, you can only roll probably a 1 or a 2 or a 3 on a pot. So.
All right. So basically, anyone with more than 2 successes, you can hear 2 successes, you can hear a dripping noise coming from inside the place. 4 successes, you can smell a kind of perfumey scent coming through from there as well, and steam.
Do you guys smell that?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, okay.
Nope.
I don't really
No, I
feel
know.
comfortable going in here.
I
What's
investigate.
wrong? Mr. Kaplan says, "What's wrong?
I
What can you
can
smell?"
smell something perfumey and steamy. Steam.
Oh, well, it might be the spa. I don't know.
Okay.
All right, now go up in there. Bishop is pointing to people where to put themselves.
Okay, so Alexi, you going first? Is that right?
Yep.
Okay, so Alexi, you're using stealth, and obviously you're obfuscated. I don't know. You didn't say that, are you?
Not currently, no.
Not currently. Okay, so you just move into the corridor.
Yep.
All right. So you find this very. It's quite upmarket, but there's kind of certainly an American tone to it. It's not classically London in that sense. You can see the architecture and the decor, particularly the decor, is a little bit more New Yorky. There's pictures of America and American architecture on the walls and stuff like that. There's big iron grills and things, and makes it look sort of industrial. The floor is concrete. It's not necessarily pretty, but it's not. It's still quite high end. Does that make sense? Yep. Okay, so you're in this hallway, and you can see up ahead. From the dimness of the hallway, opens out into a bigger room at the far end of the hallway. There's a couple of archways that lead out into other rooms along the way. You can see electric lamps and sconces on the walls. You notice that there is a broken vase laying on the floor. It's fallen from a coffee table of some description at the end of the hallway. And there's some flowers there, a couple of roses, in fact, which seem to have perished and dried up. And
Well,
no
once
dinner's
that lady looks away, I will obfuscate and start investigating.
All right. So you move forward. So looking through the house, through the apartment, you can hear water dripping. The further in you go, the louder that gets. And you can see steam pouring along the ceiling.
I go towards, well, follow where it's coming from.
Follow where it's coming from. Okay. It leads you through a living room, where things seem. Can you make an investigation check, please? Intelligence, perception, and investigation.
One success.
One success. You notice places where the furniture might have been moved. You can see the indents in the carpet, because the living room has carpet. In fact, it has mats on the concrete floor, and you can see imprints on the mats where the furniture has been shifted. Not sure about that. In any case, the steam leads you to what turns out to be a bathroom or a sauna room next to a bathroom. And as you go through the living room, you had one success on investigation.
I would be taking my time though.
Okay, you're taking your time as you move through.
See a tripwires and
Yep. No, you don't notice any tripwires or anything like that. You notice a pool of dark liquid on the floor at the edge of the living room, heading back towards what you can see looks like a sort of like a entertainment space with couches, sofas, a big ass TV, and some gaming consoles and stuff like that.
Go over to the dark pool.
Okay. As you're looking at it, you see that it's quite thick, dark reddish colored. Could be blood easily. Can you make a perception alertness check? One success. Okay. Yeah, it smells like blood. What's everybody else doing at this point? Alexi's been gone for about a minute.
I'll look somewhere else, like another room.
Okay, so you're moving
or
in
something.
behind Alexi. Okay, and you go to a different room. Okay, you find some locked doors in the hallway. You find a service closet. You find a bathroom, not the sauna room. You find some stairs that go up. Wooden stairs. They go up and then they turn back on themselves, so you can't see what's up there.
Alan.
Yeah.
Should we go up there? Should we?
Yeah.
Okay, let's go.
All right, so you guys start moving.
Yeah.
Do you want to make a perception alertness check?
All right.
If you like.
4.
4.
I don't think I've rolled anything else today. It's just 4s.
All right, and Dr. Ship, what are you doing?
I would be staying around Bishop.
All right, Bishop, what are you doing?
I'm gonna find another room.
All right.
And check out that room.
Okay, so you split off to the left, and you find there's a you actually enter the entertainment room, and you see that there's a pool table in there, a few games and things lying around. One corner of the room looks a bit messy. Can you make an investigation check for Bishop, please?
Okay, I've got Parker with me, by the way.
Parker's with you. All right. And where is Philippe?
Philippe is at the end of the group with John.
Okay, at the back, right at the back.
Yeah, he's covering the back.
Okay, and that's where Mr. Kaplan is. And just down the stairs, some of her people are there as well. Another 3. Sort of, I guess you would call them gangsters, basically. All right. So Sage, as you get to the top of the stairs, you see from above there is something. Now this is a mezzanine floor, and it looks down on the floor below, and from here you can see this large amassed kind of twisted entity attached to the ceiling. And as you look down, Garth, can you make a dexterity and dodge check, please? You need 3 successes, and they need to be above 8.
Oh my god. Ew.
2.
2. Well, nearly. You realize something has slithered down above you and is trying to grasp you, and it has managed to do so. It's grabbed
And
one
can
of your
see me when
arms.
I'm obfuscated.
That's a scary thought, isn't it?
All right. I stab it with a sword.
You stab it with a sword. Well, it's picking you up, and Sage, you see as Garth as Alexi is lifted up off the ground by this black tentacle. It lifts him up towards the ceiling. He's drawing his weapon, or it's already drawn, I'm assuming, because you're walking around inside a potentially hostile environment.
Yeah.
You can make a dex and melee attack, please, Garth.
Well, maybe I'm trying to cut the tentacle to let me out, but yeah.
Yep, that's fair. That's what you're trying to do. All right, let's see.
I think Alan and I will run over to the mezzanine floor and just like shoot.
Start shooting.
Yeah.
All right, you
Pew
can
pew pew.
dex and firearms for both your characters, please. Everybody else
Sure.
hears gunfire go off immediately. Are you guys using silencers or anything like that?
2 successes.
2 successes. Okay, you have.
If I can. I don't know. I got 6, by the way.
Well, if you're using a silencer, you're going to lose dice.
Then no. No.
Less damage, but you will alert fewer people. Okay, so you guys are whacking into it with basically, what did you say, Glock? You've got a Glock, and Alan's probably using a Glock too. Felipe,
Alan also got 6.
Jesus.
He's been doing very well at those practices. Bishop would be proud.
Bishop would be proud. Okay, so you guys start firing. Shipman, you and Bishop are coming up the back you're going through the entertainment room when you hear this gunfire erupt. Alexi, when you get picked up, do you make any noise? Are you like, "Ugh,"
Yeah,
or-
I probably would yell out.
Yep. Okay, so you hack at the tentacle, you hit it, and this dark goo comes splattering out across your face. And it kind of stings a bit, actually. It's a little bit acidic.
Yeah.
Charlie, you're firing at it. Do you use up your whole clip?
No, I only ever use 3 at a time out of just habit with the rifle.
Okay.
I unobfuscate too, so they can see me.
Alan, however, I don't know about him. He could have just offloaded all of his bullets.
Right. Well, after 3 hits, this thing's taken those hits. Some of them you think might have sunk in. Some of them shit.
Right.
It seems to be. If you had to guess, a cross between some sort of shadowy thing and something that has tentacles. Like this thing has. Can you make an occult check, Sage?
Yes, I can.
Intelligence and occult.
2.
2. Well, you've seen obtenebration in use before, and you've seen vicissitude in use before, and this creature, I'll call it a creature for now, seems to have aspects of both of those things. It seems to be a combined something. You can't say what. But it starts moving across the ceiling in your direction. And this body comes shifting shadows. You can't see much of it because of the fuzzy shadows that seem to surround it. But a tentacle comes whipping out towards your gun hand. Can you make a dex and dodge check, please?
Can. Oh, god damn it. 1 sec. 3.
3 successes. Okay. It knocks your gun to the side a bit. It doesn't manage to grab your hand before you get it out of the way.
I think we need a flashbang here, Alan.
Alan starts going through his gear looking for a flashbang, and as he does, another tentacle comes whipping towards him.
Okay.
Can you make a dex and dodge for him, please?
You got 1.
Got 1. Alexi, what are you doing? just hacking at it? Is Alexi frozen?
Yeah, I'll be potencing. hacking
God, that's so funny.
Strength and melee for you.
the tentacle thing, whatever's got me.
Yep.
You're like a ventriloquist.
Strength and
Hello?
melee with your sword.
All right.
Okay, you're good. You're good now.
3.
3 successes. Okay, you hack off that tentacle.
And
Uh-oh. His connection's dying.
potence of 6. 6.
Nice. Okay, you put a big whack in it. You take off the whole tentacle at the root, woof, and you fall to the floor. Can you make another dex, an athletics check to try and land on your feet? Bishop, you are in the entertainment room. You've heard gunfire and shouting. What are you doing?
What's going down?
This is on headsets, is that right?
Yep.
There's a tentacle monster that has obturbation and a mixture of the Zemitzi vicissitude.
Dexterity.
And me loudly getting winded.
Too much.
Where is he?
Oof.
Upstairs.
It's fighting you, Sage. You need to make a dex and dodge check.
Okay.
Okay.
You can't stop fighting and have
Hi.
conversation very easily.
Yeah.
All right, 5 successes. All right, you managed to get back to the door frame before it starts trying to basically eat you.
Where's Ali? Ali Welly.
Dex dodge for him, please.
Okay.
So Phoenix, you're just talking on the headset. You haven't moved. Bishop.
Doc, stay here. Stay here. I think it's clear.
Okay.
Okay. All right. I start making my way upstairs.
Okay, well, from where you are in the entertainment room, you can see this pool of possibly blood on the floor, and you can see Alexis just fall from above. This is in the next room from where you are.
Okay.
Into a doorway, and you see Alexis plop down. What did you get for your check, Alexis?
I got 0.
0 successes. So he lands
I
on his
land on my
ass,
head.
and you hear him crunch as he hits the floor. You can take 2 levels of non-aggravated falling damage. You might have broken your leg.
Oh.
Can I get a pop in when I get a chance?
So you are going to whip around and fire another 3 shots. Is that right?
Yes, please.
All right. So you can offload your firearms, please.
Okay.
Firearms.
So 2 for Sage.
Yeah. You seem to hit it, but it's not in any vulnerable points. It doesn't seem to be the case. And it comes whipping around back at you as Alan takes another shot. You can roll for him.
Okay.
Bishop.
3 for him.
I'm gonna shoot. When I see it, I'll shoot at it with a shotgun.
Okay, you got a shotgun.
Yeah.
All right. I did ask what people had. Nobody mentioned shotguns. All right. So you pop through the door and
Yeah.
look up from where he fell, and you see this thing scurrying across the ceiling with black shadowy tentacles whipping out in the direction of the mezzanine floor above. It's
Okay.
over the top. You can get 1 shot with your shotgun.
Okay.
It goes off. Roll to hit for Barry, please. I'm going to go and get some ibuprofen because I suddenly have a nasty
4.
headache. 4 successes. Excellent. All this goo comes sloughing out of its body and splatters across the floor from the shotgun blast before it slithers over the mezzanine towards Alan and Sage. I'll be back.
I can't wait to see his glasses.
Plus to like perception and stuff.
So I've missed you guys. You can never leave.
Yeah, busy.
Yeah.
And hopefully soon.
Hmm.
I return. Okay, sorry guys. Okay, so Barry, you've hit it with the shotgun. It's
Yep.
straight over the top of the mezzanine. Charlie, tentacles whip out through the door frame, grabbing onto all the corners of the door frame, and you see it start to go, and cracks start appearing in the door frame.
This is fucking nuts. Okay, I'd like to shoot again, please.
Roll to hit.
Okay. Oh, not for you. Hold on. Let me just make sure Alan's out of the way. So 3.
Mm-hmm.
And if Alan gets a chance,
Yep.
cool. He gets 5. Oh, showing me up.
Okay, Alan steps out and fires and seems to be hitting it. At that point, can you make a perception check also, Charlie?
He
For both?
go,
Perception alertness.
Alan goes to his training sessions. That's the thing.
5 for Sage, 5 for Alan. Wow,
All right,
that's real
so-
convenient.
That's great, because what that means is that you see this nasty-looking, freaky monster head come out of the shadows, kind of clearing the obtenebrated space around it. It lurches towards you, and you fire directly into its mouth. However, now you make a dex and dodge check, please. And
Okay.
you're going to need 3 successes.
Oof. Well, 1 for Sage and 4 for Alan.
Okay, Alan rolls back out of the way as the monster bites down on your gun hand, taking your gun inside of its mouth. It's now got your wrist in very tight, clamped jaws.
Can I please make a fireball?
Make a fire.
I would like to make a fireball, please.
Can I have an O for awesome? You can try. What do you need to do that? I hope you don't need somatic components, because your hands are a bit tied up.
It's not really how this works, but it's okay.
You are, however, taking. What did you get for your dex and thing? It's.
I'm trying to find.
So it's
Take
it's only will.
two levels of aggravated damage, Sage.
Okay. What's new? That's fine. So yeah, I create this fireball. 4 successes.
Okay.
But all I really needed was 2, I think, because that's the level I've got. I'm just going to release it in its mouth.
Right. Okay. Let's see if it can manage to hold on and deal with that. Okay, you can make another dex and dodge check.
Okay. Dex and dodge.
If you fail this, your hand is ripped off.
Alexi's
using a
looking for weak
willpower.
spot while it's going on too.
4 in total.
All right. You can say that the outside of your hand has been terribly stripped of flesh, however, to the bone.
Right.
Rip it out of its mouth. The gun, however, is gone.
Come on, Alan, we gotta go.
The creature reels back, and it starts slithering backwards for a minute, and then the tentacles that are already in the door, the whole wall gets torn out. Dust flies up in the air around you. Lexi, you're on the floor. Are you recovering your non-aggravated damage with blood, or are you doing something else?
I'm getting up and looking for a weak spot on the creature.
Well, okay, you can make a perception and alertness check to see if you can see the creature, because it's gone over the top of the mezzanine floor.
Okay.
Dr. Shipman, tell me what you're up to.
Bishop told me to stay down, but I would have come up behind him when he wasn't watching.
Okay, are you obfuscated or just
Obfuscated? Yep.
okay? So you've seen this occur. The creature's crawled over the top to the mezzanine floor. Can you make a perception alertness check, Dr. Shipman? And that was 3 for you, Alexis. Is that right? Okay,
Yep.
so you've seen
2.
You've seen where it's gone. 2 for you. Well, you're both noticing there's still a lot of steam pouring out from another room. Yeah, around the corner, down the hall, not different hallway to the one you came up.
I'm
I'll
going to
go
look
investigate it.
You're going to go investigate? Okay.
Yeah.
I'm going to go look at over the top of the floor down at the creature.
So you're gonna down at the creature. The creature's above you guys.
Oh, gone up. Okay.
Yep, sorry, because you were on the let's if it was the ground floor of the apartment, the bottom floor of the apartment, which is on the 22nd floor, I realize. You might say that the next floor was the 23rd floor, if you like, within the inside of the apartment.
Isn't it? Got you.
Right. So Sage and Alan are upstairs on the 23rd floor, looking down over they were looking over the mezzanine. You got lifted up to that level and then dropped back down again in the living room in front of the entranceway to the entertainment room. I hope that makes sense.
Right. Then I follow Dr. Shipman.
Okay, so you follow Dr. Shipman and Bishop up the stairs. Okay, so you guys go racing up the stairs where you find Bishop, Alexi, Shipman. You find Paige. I don't know what you're doing, but you've had half your hand ripped off, and
Cradling my hand.
right. Alan is reloading his gun. The door,
We need the-
entrance to that doorway that goes to the mezzanine floor has been ripped open, and there is this fucking alien xenomorph from outer space fucking thing with tentacles and shadowy tentacles all at the same time, and huge nasty jaw, teeth, and eyes in the front of its head. And it belches fire for a moment. And parts of its face are kind of melting off. Teeth are falling out. It's got holes in its face. The inside of it seems to be on fire. Dr. Shipman, you've gone to investigate this. Oh no, you didn't go to investigate the steam, did you? Or did you?
I did, yeah.
Okay, you come around the corner and you find that in the hallway beyond is a door that says sauna, and there is steam coming out of the cracks in the door.
Oh, well, that explains it then. I'm gonna go up to the door,
All right.
see if I can hear anything.
You can hear water sloshing.
So like moving around or sloshing in the same place?
Hard to say. Hard to say. You can. It's. You're not really sure.
Is there a window? Like, can I see? Is it like fogged up completely?
No,
Okay,
there's
it's
But there is water coming out from under the door, and you notice that the carpet in the hallway is in fact wet, sogging wet.
Can I jiggle the handle and see if it can open?
It opens.
Okay, I'm gonna push the door open with my foot.
Okay, you push it open, and as it swings open, a gust of steam comes pouring out in your face. And you see that the lighting in here is quite dim, and it's a sort of a dull ochre color through the steam, and you can make a perception alertness check.
0.
0. All right. Well, then, yeah, steam, light,
Steam.
very warm and moist.
I use Auspex, and will that let me see any better? Or I guess I could probably hear a bit more finer details, right?
Yeah. Okay. So you use heightened senses, basically.
Yeah, heightened senses.
Okay. With your heightened senses, you can make out some silhouettes sitting in a sauna bath. About 5 figures sitting in a sauna. You can see heads and shoulders basically sitting around in a semicircle at the back of the sauna.
Can I tell if they're human?
Do you use aura perception?
Yes.
Can I get a perception and empathy check? 5 of them, please.
Okay.
Do you have
2.
aura perception?
Yes.
The
Yeah.
first one is dead. The
1.
second one is dead.
0.
Third one you can't tell.
3.
Fourth one is dead.
1.
Fifth one is also dead.
Oh, okay. All right, I'm gonna back away and go back to the others. I'll close the door to be polite.
All right. As you're beginning to close the door, you hear coming from something inside that sauna.
Yeah, I'm gonna keep closing the door and back away.
There's water pouring over the sides of the tub as well, and that's where the sound is coming from.
Back from the tub, and that's not where the. Oh wait, so the people were inside that tub.
Yep, there's 5 bodies, people sitting in the tub, water pouring over the sides of the tub onto the floor, going out underneath the carpet, underneath the door. Like it's just flowing.
Okay, I'm gonna go back and check how everyone is, and then try and rally them over here. I
Okay.
think.
Meantime, up on the mezzanine floor, Bishop, Bishop Sage, Alan, you guys are, most of you guys are crammed up on the stairs behind.
I'm gonna be searching for searching Alan with my good hand, looking for his flashbang.
Can you make a
Not you.
wits and investigation check? You are at a dice penalty from aggravated damage.
Okay. Blah, blah, blah.
Philippe is checking the bottom floor
Okay.
Nope, can't find it.
with
Where did you put
Sandra.
it, Alan? I can't find it.
He's like, stop it, just get back.
Okay.
The creature comes lurching through the hole that it's made in the wall now, and it leaps onto the wall, using its tentacles to hold it there, which are sort of against the various other surfaces. And this face with jaws essentially comes flying out at Alan this time. Can you make a dex and dodge check for Alan?
Yep.
As it does that, Alexi, Bishop, do you do anything?
I shoot at it when I get the chance.
Sorry, Alexis?
And I'll make a swipe at any tentacle that comes our way.
All right, so you can make a dex and brawl, and Barry can make a dex and firearms, please, on Bishop. Now, 5 successes for Sage. What was that? That was
Alan's dodge.
Okay.
Alexis got 3.
Okay. All right, Alan manages to scramble just out of the way of that bite attack. The tentacles come flying through, and you take a hack at the tentacles, Alexis. With 5 successes, you knock off one of the tentacles that is clamping it to the wall, and it falls to the floor, and immediately starts to rise up again. And the shadows begin to engulf you as a group now. What did we get for Bishop's firearms check?
5.
5 success. Okay, Bishop, you're using a shotgun again. Still a shotgun, so you hit it in the head, and it makes this high-pitched screeching noise, and acid-like blood splatters out against the wall.
I'd like to yell at Parker. Parker, do you have a flashbang?
As you say that, Parker tosses a flashbang.
Cover Alan's eyes.
He goes, flash!
Yeah.
Sadly,
You just put your goober hand in Ellen's eyes.
Yeah. No, of course not. This is
okay.
my only hand.
Only hands. You're feeling as Storm said on playing Gate Chronicles the other night. Parker rolls a flashbang into the room. The creature knocks it back in your direction and turns its head away from it when it goes, and everybody is making a dex and dodge check to avoid being further blinded by the flashbang.
2 for Alan and 6 for Sage.
Okay, so Sage does not
Alex
get
gets
blinded.
2 plus. Sorry, I've got.
That was not a very good throw, Parker.
Who's that
3
for?
success. That's Alex. He's got his blood pumped at the currently.
Okay, so
I just forgot to add it in, and this is Bishop. 5.
Bishop, 5 successes. Okay, so Bishop, you clearly do not. You just duck back behind the cover of the landing.
5 for Philippe as well.
5 for Philippe as well.
Maybe he
nice.
can roll his own dice now.
He should be rolling for you. Okay. The flashbang goes off, and those of you with less than 3 successes on that dodge check have taken blindness and deafness right now. You're both blind and you know what I'm saying.
That
Alan,
a joke.
when you get your senses back, so who is blinded right now?
Oh, Alan.
Just Alan?
I'm just not.
I better roll for Parker, huh?
Oh, Alan got 2, so.
Yeah, he's blind.
Hmm.
Parker's pretty good. Okay, so Parker pulls out, at this point he's holding a some sort of submachine gun, and he just starts firing indiscriminately at the creature, walking towards it. And the thing's hissing and making noises, and it starts backing away as every third round as an incendiary round hits it. And you can see it's bleeding and what have you. It's clearly getting weaker. And the darkness that's trying to surround you with is fading out. Alexi, what are you doing? Too late. Sage, what are you doing?
Yeah.
I'm going to use Alan's gun to shoot
Okay,
with
so
my offhand.
all right. So do you grab Alan's hand and just turn like
Yeah.
and fire it through his? Yeah. Okay. So you can make a dex and firearms penalty of a further 2 dice.
Okay.
So on top of your aggravated penalty.
I'll try and stick him in his neck.
Okay.
2 successes.
Yeah, you're hitting it, and it's actually doing a little bit of damage because parts of it are exposed. And what's your Alexi? Your melee? Sorry, brawl. No, melee. Sorry, you're using a sword.
Well,
It's been so long since I played Vampire. I can't remember how it works. 3 successes. All right then. Yeah, you bring your blade down. Are you stabbing it or slashing at it?
just into its neck.
Into its neck.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, you know, the area.
Its throatal area.
Yeah, and just wiggling it around basically.
Awesome.
Try and make a big mess.
And you're using potence, aren't you?
Yes.
All right.
So that was 6.
Your blade goes right through its neck and out the other side, severing whatever spine it has. And it starts flailing on the end of your blade. Can you make a strength and athletics check, please?
Three successes.
That looks like a 0.
Yeah, I get 3 for potence.
The ones cancel those. Okay, yeah, I see. All right, 3 for potence. Okay, you manage to hold on to the blade, and it does not rip your arm off or the sword out of your hand, but it definitely tries to. It's slowly trying to drag its sorry corpse-like body back towards the edge of the mezzanine at this point, away from you. Alan has finally recovered and is reloading his gun, and he's like, "Sage, here's a flashbang."
Okay. Okay, do I see it? Are we being surrounded by shadows anymore, or
No,
Okay.
that is withdrawn. Yeah.
Sweet, I'll hold on to it just in case we need it.
All right, Bishop,
Yes, I know.
are you going to continue firing?
I'm going to join Parker and walk with Parker towards it while I'm shooting it.
All right, so you are unloading and walking towards it. All right, very good.
Yep.
We will have a dex and firearms from Bishop, please. Three successes.
3.
All right. Very good. It basically stops hissing and collapses to the floor. And as it does, it begins to collapse in on itself. And goo is coming out of it, and then the goo kind of burns the floor a little bit, and then the whole thing goes and collapses into ash.
Fuck.
My hand hurts. This sucks. Ow, look at the
Yeah, I feel sorry for you.
skeleton.
A bit more painful than that.
Yeah.
Russell,
Yes, sir.
is that aggravated damage?
That she's taken?
Yeah.
Yes, it is.
Well, Songbird,
Yes.
wear a glove.
No, that's gonna make things worse. Yes, it hurts, but I'm not gonna put a fucking glove on it.
Alan gets up off the floor from where he was kind of kneeling against the wall and firing. And Parker turns and looks at everyone. Well, I think we got it.
I wonder why the Sabbat are here. Sonny the Yanks more anarchs.
Everybody, call in. Doc, where you at?
I'm assuming I've probably gotten to them now.
You've gotten to them, yeah.
I'll unobfuscate and go, here I am.
Ah.
Ah.
So
Philippe,
scary.
where you at?
Oh, your hand looks rough.
We are on the bottom floor.
If only there was
Clearing
a
out the
doctor.
bottom floor. Keep doing that.
Exactly. We should keep looking around. Like now that threat is out of the way, just want this to
I
be
found
over.
some dead people and some weird sounds inside the sauna, which is where all the steam's coming from.
What were the weird sounds doing?
Sounded like someone dying, but everyone that I could perceive in there was already dead. It's about 5 people sitting around the sauna pool.
Let's go have a look.
There's still noises, so someone could be alive still. So we should probably
Philippe
see
made
them.
us at the sauna. Apparently,
Right.
where is the sauna, Doc?
Downstairs.
Let's
Yeah.
check it out.
Philippe, get to the sauna, lock it up, make sure nobody gets in except us.
You notice Mr. Kaplan and her people come in past the stairs as you go down the stairs too, and they head into the living room area, and she's looking around. She picks up a photograph that's in a frame over in the corner, and she turns it around to face the wall. She shakes her head. You guys go through past.
Who notices this?
Well, you can make perception alertness checks if you like.
Okay. 2.
Three.
Yep.
Alexi 1, Bishop 2.
Alexi, I think you missed it with 1. Everyone with 2 and above will get it. Alexi, you're probably at the front of the crew. That's probably why you
And Philippe got 1 too.
Okay, so Philippe, you're probably with Alexi then at the front, heading to the sauna. Okay, well, you get to the door of the sauna. Did you closed the door, didn't you, at the sauna? Dr. Shipman?
Yeah, I pulled it close.
That's right. Okay. So, yeah, all right, very well. Everyone goes and stacks up outside the sauna?
I think I'll stay back. I'll just hang out with Kaplan, be like,
She looks at your hand and she says, that looks very bad indeed.
it's incredibly painful.
Do you need anything? Perhaps blood?
It won't help. Thank you.
Yes, I'm not sure what to do about that. It's very, oh my goodness, that is terrible. I can see the bones.
It'll be right tomorrow, maybe. I'm not sure. So what's wrong with this picture here?
Oh, sentimental, that's all.
Can I see?
If you must. She picks it up and hands it to you. It's a picture of a little blonde girl with pigtails and bows in her hair with a polka dot dress, sitting on the steps outside of a schoolyard. That used to be Sonny's daughter.
Used to be.
Yeah.
Doc,
That wasn't her, was it?
I don't think so.
Yes.
Otherwise, I'd feel a
Have you
little
been
bad.
in the sauna already?
She holds up the picture,
I'll wait to unsee.
and you can make a perception and investigation check, please.
3.
I haven't been in. I've only looked
Okay.
from the outside.
So 3 successes. You examine the photo that she holds up of the girl, and you see the bone structure and the shape of her head is very much the same as Mr. Kaplan's.
Are you the little girl?
Once upon a time, I was.
Oh, that's so cute.
She's like, she puts the picture down again. She says, "Yes." Well, as I said, sentimental.
You should take the picture and let's go find your dad.
Oh, please stop it. It's been a long time since that was anything. She puts on her glasses. Let's do this.
Let's let them do this.
Right then.
Yeah.
Right, you
Let's
guys
go.
outside the sauna. Who's going in the sauna, and who's going first, and how?
Bishop's going in.
Alright, I'll
With
let Bishop
Parker.
go first this time.
So Bishop and Parker are going to go first,
And
I'll go.
Philippe.
I'll go as well.
and Philippe, and
Yeah.
the shipman.
I'm going
Alright.
in, but
Are you going in too? Okay, and who's going in last?
me.
You. All right. So you guys pour into the sauna through the door, checking your corners. I assume the way that Bishop has
Yep.
you.
Yep.
Swinging your guns about.
Yep.
And you can make perception alertness checks as the steam pours out through here. It's very
Yep.
warm in here. Dim
Alex
red
gets
light.
3.
Alexis gets 2. And
I'm gonna head straight towards the sauna pool anyway.
okay.
Bishop gets 4. Philippe gets 4.
All right.
Philippe's looking at their auras.
Okay, Philippe, as you look at their auras, can you make, you're going to need to make 5 or perception checks, same as Dr. Ship earlier. Everybody else, those that get above 2 successes, will hear this kind of sploshing in the sauna and this noise. So for Philippe's aura perceptions, Alexis, you are on that, right? Times 5.
Alright, he got 3, 1, 5, 3, 3.
Okay. Philippe, what you notice is that of the group that are sitting in the sauna, one of them appears to be alive and the others appear to be dead. However, the weirdest shit happens because as you're looking at their auras, or lack thereof, the other 4 seem to be recovering life somehow, but it's not any kind of life you've ever seen. The closest you could say was it was like ghoul aura.
Okay.
And it's literally beginning to light up. Like the auras are just beginning to appear around their heads.
So that was a lot for me at this stage, but that's what he says because I'm
Okay.
just yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
And then you hear this churning in the water, and then one of the bodies goes into the water, just pulls down into the water.
Uh-oh. Okay.
Which one's the alive one?
The third one from the left.
I'm gonna go try and pull him out.
Okay, so you walk around the pool to the other side?
Yep.
Okay. You can make a perception and investigation check as you do that, and then you can make a strength and athletics check.
Oh, yeah. Oh. 3.
Okay, you notice that first of all, the pool, the water itself seems to be very bloody and grody. Secondly, you notice that something in the water is clearly moving under the surface, and one of the bodies has just been tugged under the water. As you grab for the alive one.
So it's strength and athletics.
Strength and athletics.
2.
2. All right.
Look at that.
2. Well, it's tugging, and you've got it, but you're not able to pull it out. But you also don't let it slip under the water either. One of the other bodies, the one at the other end, slips under the water. At that point,
Someone give me a hand.
Parker is like,
I rush forwards and help him.
"Fuck is going
This
on?"
one's alive. So let's get him out.
Pull him out.
Okay, so you got potence, right? So 3 levels of potence. Okay, you start tugging with Dr. Shipman, and it is remarkably difficult. And it's like something's holding it under the water, or him, should we say. And as you get him to the surface, you realize that there is some kind of appendage penetrating him from below in his private parts area. It's like a tentacle is right up his anus. And he turns to you and opens his eyes. Kill me! Kill me!
Right.
And then he tries to grab you.
I'll kill him.
How do you kill him?
I'll shoot him in the face
All
with
right.
my sleeve gun.
Your sleeve gun. So you just deck some firearms, please, Dr. Ship.
I'm gonna blow myself up.
I mean, you've got like you've got your syringes.
worse.
Yeah.
Heat of the moment.
Hmm.
A 1.
1 success. Okay. Well, you blow half his face off.
Oh, sorry.
Okay, Bishop, what are you doing?
Okay, everybody out.
If we couldn't see that happening.
One of these corpses lurches back up out of the water on the other side, grabbing for whoever is nearest to that side of the tub.
Everybody out.
Probably Bishop. Bishop, you make a dex and dodge check, please.
Okay.
Thank you, Garth, for making all these checks.
Oh, sorry. What was this one I'm making now?
Thank you.
X and dodge.
Dex and
Excellent.
dodge
Sorry.
for Bishop.
I'm on it most of the time in my defense.
You are. You're very good.
5.
Wow, okay. So this thing lurches out of the water at you, Bishop, and tries to grab at you, but you just step back, easily avoiding it.
Yeah.
But it starts clambering over the side, and you...
All right. Is everybody going out like I said?
Yep.
Right.
Doctor,
Once they're out.
hear that from the doctor first. I want to hear that the doctor is...
That poor dude.
No, I think I'm probably looking at this guy's face.
Oh, get the fuck out of there now!
He needs medical. Yeah, okay, I'll drop him and run out.
Okay, so you run. Okay, so you guys all clear out of there as these beings clamber over the side.
Me and Parker drop some grenades in.
Okay, so
Frag grenades, not incendiary.
okay, all right. So you pull back to the door, and then you drop some frag grenades back through the door towards the port.
Yep.
Right, and close the door, I assume.
Yep.
And
And yell out, fire in the hole.
So at that point, Sage, you and Kaplan and the others in the living room hear an explosion coming from down the hallway.
Actual shit.
And dust and shit comes flying out from the hallway. Little fragments of wood from the door itself come scattering out past everybody. And these guys, if they had been human, they'd coming out coughing and spluttering. But you're all vampires, so I guess you just walk out casually like ninjas. What do you do?
Well, I'm gonna try and protect Kaplan because I don't know what's coming. So I'll
Kaplan's at this point is hiding behind a chair, a couch, sofa type chair, and she looks up. She's got a pillow in one hand and a pistol in the other, and she's still got her purse hanging over her shoulder. What was it? She says. What's down there?
I can't see. Hey guys,
Yes,
you guys all right?
Another one of
another
those tentacle
creature.
things.
Yeah,
Really?
yeah.
More of this bullshit. Okay. I look at Alan.
Yeah. I don't know what.
We don't walk out with our backs turned. We watch the door as we go back.
Yeah, so you toss the grenades, close the door, and
Yep.
retreat backwards as the door.
Yeah,
bursts up.
yeah.
And from inside you can hear all sorts of screaming and dying noises, mostly.
Okay.
Can you make a perception alertness check? Anybody that's still in the hallway looking in the direction of the door.
That would be me.
That would be you.
Alexis gets 1. Bishop gets
I got one.
You got 1?
3 for Bishop.
3 for Bishop. I guess Bishop's the closest to the door. I'll roll for Parker. Parker gets 1 as well. You can see whatever it is still alive, although its humanoid appendages are largely destroyed. But now there is another tentacle-like creature clambering out of the pool, covered in slick blood and gore, and it slops up over the side of the pool now.
Incendiary grenade.
You're gonna roll it down there?
Yeah.
It's like a bowling ball.
Yeah.
All right. Can we have a Dex and Athletics for Bishop, please?
3 successes.
All right. This thing is now on fire, screaming, withering, and then it explodes into ash. All of the corpses the pieces of the corpses all over the place. Nothing.
Do I need to look for a fire extinguisher?
Yep, you do.
I do so.
All right, you find a fire extinguisher and you start putting out the fires. Okay.
I do.
Very good. Everything's quiet now, so it seems.
Back to
Continue.
investigating.
Yep. Investigate.
All right. Anything you're looking for in particular? If you search the rest of the house, 2 things. One is that there is a locked entrance to what appears to be a very secure part of the apartment. A steel door with no visible locks on it. And Kaplan says to you, the panel's hidden in the wall. It's not easy to find, and I don't have a code for it. That is Sonny's private quarters.
Can Sonny see us, do you know, out of those quarters? I imagine he can.
I don't know if Sonny's even here.
Well, I hope he doesn't foot me with the bill for his spa, but okay. I look for cameras.
There are cameras. The whole house is filled with cameras in different places. And Kaplan will tell you that some of them are fakes and some of them are on motion sensors. Only 2 of them would be actually recording full time, and that's one on the door in the hallway and one in the living room.
Has he got an intercom?
Well, usually we use our phones.
Okay, phone him again.
Phone doesn't answer.
Who is the one that got the call?
Yeah. Yes, I am the one that received the call and he left a message.
It definitely sounded like he's in trouble.
He said he was going to Trinidad and he was talking to someone, but he didn't sound very convinced about anything, and he used a code word, Mr. Kaplan, which means activate alert mode.
And when we activate alert node, what does that mean
Well, typically it means get hold of the authorities and tell well, I have a number here. Let me see. Anybody know an Andre Bazin?
Yes, we do.
Yeah.
Right. I've got another number here somewhere. Let me just find it. How did I lose this? She's going through her list of.
I think we should tell Lord Gracious.
I think so.
I've got a number here for a Bryce Maxwell, who I should call in case of emergency. I suppose I should call him now.
Good
Yeah.
idea.
Right. She calls up. Good evening. Is oh, it's an answering machine. Good evening, Mr. Maxwell Bryson. I believe my name is Kaplan. I'm calling on behalf of my domator. He's a fellow named Sonny. I've been instructed to call this number in case of emergency, and yes, thank you for your time. Currently at Sonny's residence with some members of. Do we have a name for your coterie?
Songbird, do we have a name?
I mean, we could just go by your name. Just go by, maybe, just say with Bishop or something.
With the bishop. We're here with the bishop. Yes. Very well. Thank you. Call us when you can, or Tom. Right.
I think you should go somewhere safe.
Now, can you all make intelligence and investigation checks? The difficulty is 10, and you will need 2 successes.
Doubt there's a freaking chance for Sage. No chance there. Well, no surprise.
One
One.
success for Alex.
I spend willpower.
If you did it before rolling.
No, I did not.
Yeah, I only got one as well.
Okay. Well, all I can really say off that is that have you rolled for Bishop and Philippe?
No.
And one for Alan too. Don't forget Alan.
Already did one for him. He didn't get
Didn't get
anything like I did.
surprising.
Hmm.
This is a very difficult check, of course, and there's not much chance that you would know this, but you might. There's a tiny chance. Did Luke? Did you get anything off this? You
I only got one.
Okay.
Sorry, he got none. I forgot to change the modifier.
That's okay. All right. The only thing I can really say is that none of you know anyone called Bryce Maxwell among Kindred Society that you've met.
I'm gonna make a phone call to Lord Thracius, please.
Good, I was going to suggest that.
It's all right. I'll do it. I've got this.
Yeah.
So the least I can do is I've only got one hand left.
Right.
So
So you
Yeah.
put down your gun and take out your phone.
I look for any computers or anything I can take the hard drives out of.
Okay, you can make a perception and investigation check while I do this phone call. Thracius, you must be Sage.
that's me. So we're here at Sunny's place. He has definitely been compromised. We found 2, like it's like a mixture of Zimitzi and the Sombra creatures
Really?
like Schlachter.
Like Schlachter.
Hmm.
What do you mean by a mixture of them?
Well, they could use obtenebration.
I see. Schlachter with obtenebration. That is a concern.
It's frightening as hell. They're pretty powerful as well. So we also have his retainer here. Is there anything like you want me to encourage her to do? Also, who's Bryce Maxwell? Like, who is that?
Bryce Maxwell. I don't have that name in my records. 1 minute, I'll check with my people. Bryce Maxwell. It does sound familiar. I do have a Bryce Maxwell deceased Brujar from 1974.
Just one moment. Kaplan,
Yes.
when were you given that number?
Oh, a few years back, I suppose.
Like 20 years ago? Because he died in 1974.
Oh, I suppose it could have been that long ago, but yeah, not sure. It would have been a while ago. Yeah, I suppose he could be dead, but I did leave a message on his phone.
Right. Okay, well, she was told to get in touch with him.
I see.
We have a number. It still works. It's just he didn't answer.
Very well. Let's see if you can find someone to triangulate the phone. If it is a cell phone number, I assume.
Is it his cell phone number?
Yes, it is.
Oh, it is his cell phone. There's no chance he would have had his cell phone. Crazy. Okay. Yeah, we'll do our best. And I'll get back to you.
She says to you after you hang up the phone, yes, I suppose it is a cell phone number, and I do recall putting that in there. It wasn't more than a couple of years ago, but I've had a number for him for a while. So I can't say what's going on there, but I mean, I guess he's updated his phone, and perhaps he's not dead as was previously thought.
Wow. Okay. Can one of you do that? I look at the boys.
The boys.
All right.
Yeah.
Okay, Alexei, you are looking for hard drives. Did you get 5 successes? You told me?
I got 1 success.
You got 1 success. It's good to see you're not cheating. You could have just said yes, and I would have believed you.
That's no fun in that.
There's no fun.
Yeah.
Okay. What you find is an old laptop.
Yoink.
Yoink. And so you take the hard drive out of that, do you?
Yeah, I'll take the whole thing.
Take the whole thing. All right. Put it in your bag of holding.
Put it in my
In your
trench
knapsack.
type thing.
Put it in your
I
knapsack.
don't carry much.
All right.
I have a sword and a shield.
Sword and a shield. Okay.
I shoot my wallet.
All right. Very well. So Mr. Kaplan looks around at you and she says, well, I suppose I can keep this place secure for now. Is there anything that you need me to do?
Look, maybe it's not a good idea that you stay here. The sauna was leaking on this floor, which probably means it's
Could be-
having a field day underneath.
Yes, that is possible. That is possible. Can you all make perception alertness checks, please?
Okay. Six for Sage. Oh shit! Just minus one of those because I forgot. So 5 for Sage, and I forgot to do it for Alan too. So just 1 for him. We'll just minus his success. It's fine
3 for Bishop.
because I forgot.
I didn't get any
And
of
3
that.
for
Okay.
Philip.
Tell me what you rolled. How many successes for Sage?
Okay. So except 5.
5.
Yeah.
Right. Okay. And 3 for Alexis, was it?
Alexis got 5, Bishop got 3, and Philippe got 3.
Okay. And Dr. Shipman,
I got
Don't
3.
roll for him.
you got 3. All right then. You all hear the sounds of a helicopter outside the building, somewhere.
I should get down.
approaching.
Suppose we should get out of here then, guys.
John, that's not funny.
Let's
Stop laughing.
Is it landing on the roof, Russell?
Don't you dare say anything.
What was Bishop's?
Sorry.
How many did Bishop get?
3.
3. You don't know. You don't know where. All you know is that you could hear it, and the glass on the building is starting to shake. And then suddenly comes up right
A
outside,
motherfucker.
and the door slides open, revealing a gunman with a chain gun.
Yeah. Oh,
You're
fire.
kidding me.
I dropped to the ground.
I'm gonna tackle Kaplan.
Okay, everyone's making a dex and dodge check.
Yeah. 4 for Alan. Oh, forgot the who cares? Who cares? 4 for Sage. Yeah.
Yeah,
Alex got
one.
5.
Yeah.
Okay, so 5 successes. Who got the 5?
Alex.
Okay, Alexis, you dodge and take no damage.
Bishop
as you-
got 4.
All right, Bishop, you also managed to dodge, taking no damage.
Philippe also got 4.
Who else have we got? Okay, anyone who got 4 successes on a dex and dodge takes no damage. Anybody that gets less is going to start taking damage.
Uh-oh, John.
So who else have we got to do? I haven't heard anything from Luke yet.
I got 1.
Okay, so you take 3 levels of aggravated damage as incendiary rounds tear up the interior of the apartment. The furniture is perforated and there is fluff floating amongst the gun smoke. Who else we got?
So I got Alan and I got 4. I was also like making sure Kaplan's out of the way as well.
All right.
Um
Kaplan does get hit for 2 levels of damage, and she's bleeding from her chest and stomach. And she's laying there. I don't think I'm gonna make this.
well, I'll bite my wrist and give her some blood. Oh, well, I'll get her to a safe place first, and then I'll do that. So in between, like in the hallway.
To the hallway.
Yep. Drag to the hallway. I'll do that. Take some blood. Don't look at me like that, Dr. Shipman. I
I'm
know
a
what you're thinking.
doctor.
I'm a doctor.
You're about as good as like a person as a doctorate of arts.
I'm a doctor,
So-
Damn it, Jim. I'm a doctor,
not an engineer.
not an
I
engineer.
can never do any medical work. and just Ghoul everybody who needs medical work.
Well, you gotta beat me to it, buddy. But yeah, I'll give her. I don't know, how much does she need?
A fair bit, because she's taking aggravated damage when she's a human taking around.
If I was like giving her, I don't know, like 4,
Yeah,
She's entering the
That-
dating pool.
or
would
is,
that be all right?
or is enough to stabilize her.
Okay, there you go, buddy. There you
Yes.
go.
Passes out, but she's not dead.
Okay.
All right.
It's kind of delirious at this point in the hallway.
John would have a heavy gun because he's the muscles.
All right, so he's got like an M16 or something.
Yeah.
Some sort of assault rifle.
Yeah.
Before
All right, so
the
John,
starfish dude.
John comes out at that point. You call him in over headset. Yeah.
Yeah.
He jumps out and he starts firing back at the helicopter with 2 fucking ones. He does hit the gunman, but the gunman's certainly not dead. He only hit him with 1 success. John ducks back behind the archway to the entertainment room, and he goes, "How about I put a grenade in that chopper?"
That's what Bishop's about to do. He's gonna put blood into strength and throw a grenade in.
All right, so strength and athletics for Bishop, please.
Yep. And our mate Philippe's gonna give it a go. I can only stuff it once.
Philippe as well.
Yeah, he's gonna put into
Do for
strength
Daniel.
and throw a grenade in.
All right, it really should be a dex and athletics check.
Yeah, either way, just see what happens.
All right, so dex and athletics for Philippe, and dex and athletics or whatever for.
Right. Philippe got 5 on the Dex and Athletics,
All right,
and
Yeah.
Bishop got 2.
Bishop got 2. All right, and At about the same time, I think John also steps out with a grenade, like a grenade launcher. And he rolls 4 10s.
Jesus. OP.
Three grenades go soaring in through the door of the helicopter, and the guy with the chain gun just drops it, and you see the nozzle, the head of the gun, just drops this way as the helicopter begins to peel back away from the window, and then explodes. And this exploding body of this chopper begins falling out of vision. And you just hear it. I don't know if anybody rushes over to the window to see, but
No, thank you.
No, we know what happens there.
Yeah.
right.
Yeah.
The light of the fireball you can see reflected on the glass of the windows of the building opposite, all the way up to
Bishop's got a thing about helicopters.
yeah, I can imagine. And the foundations of this building shudder. You hear a lot of shouting and screaming from outside in the distance.
I wonder if we should get out of here.
Alan, could you
Yeah.
help up Kaplan?
Yeah.
Let's get the hell out of here. And as we go, I'm going to swipe that picture of Kaplan as a kid as well. And
Doc, you might as well be a doctor and do something for Kaplan here. Yeah.
well, while we're going down though, there was one guy who helped us out. I don't remember his name. Might have been James or something. He was with Kaplan, so
Yeah. There was a guy with Kaplan. Yeah.
yeah. I'll go downstairs and see if he's still okay.
All right. James, you say?
Yeah, I think.
All right. So you go down to find him, and he is busy packing a bunch of bags, basically. He's packing clothes, he's packing supplies, he's packing guns and other things into bags, and he's got another bag there full of cash. Like there must be like $500,000 worth of cash in this bag, all in 100-pound notes. And he hauls it onto his shoulder. Mr. Kaplan, are you all right? No, James, I don't know if I'm going to make it this time.
You're gonna make it.
Oh, I don't know if I want to make it anymore. I've had a bit enough of this. Happened too many times now.
Oh, look, we're gonna keep both of you protected. So stay with us. We'll take you somewhere safe.
If Sonny's gone, you better find him.
Promise.
She raises a finger. She goes, "Do you pinky swear?"
Oh God, this is with my gammy hand. No, I'll do it with my like legit hand.
All right.
Yeah, there you go.
All right.
Suppose I'll find out what's happened to him.
All right. She stumbles to her knees for a minute, and James tries to help her up, and he's carrying bags of money and guns and shit as well. Parker steps in. He says, "I can help with that."
Oh,
Alan's like, "Oh, I'll help as well." And
good.
they both pick up some bags and stuff, and you start scurrying down the stairs. As you're going down the stairs, you notice there's people running down the stairs. You can hear them shouting and screaming and yelling, and there's fire alarms going off. Halfway down the stairs to about the 11th floor, the sprinkler system kicks in. Now there's water coming out of the ceiling. And by the time you get to the ground floor, you're drenched. And you notice smoke pouring up off the street where there's been several cars and trucks and other vehicles have had a helicopter land on them, and a fireball, and there must be 20 casualties. Ambulances are beginning to pull up. Police cars are arriving. There's more choppers in the air as you get out the front. What's our getaway plan, boss?
We don't need to. We've got the IDs.
Right.
We're officially here for a reason. Yeah.
We should probably get out of here though.
We had Bishop's vehicles.
All right.
Yeah.
Have an armored
Yep.
truck nearby.
Truck over there. Come on, let's go.
All right. So you head over to the armored truck. Now, some of you brought motorcycles and other vehicles, if I'm not wrong.
That's true. I was on a motorcycle.
But
Yeah.
you're going to dump that stuff here and just get in the truck?
I don't know, Alan. What do you think?
Get in the truck. We can get on a bike.
Okay. Sorry, Bishop.
Yeah, don't worry. It's just my bike again. Yeah.
You could take your bike.
I will take my bike.
There you
I'll
go.
take my bike. Yeah.
Problem solved.
Right, can I get perception alertness checks from everyone?
Yeah. Yeah.
2 for Alex.
2 for Alex.
3.
3 for Sage.
Ooh.
And
Bishop 1.
3 for Alan.
3 for Alan. Okay. Dr. Shipman.
Philippe 0.
3 for Alan. Okay. So Alan and Dr. Shipman have both noticed that there is a semi-familiar van parked up an alleyway just across from here, just sitting there. It's I believe you guys got the number plate off it at one point.
It's the one from the
that was
bank,
going around
isn't
the
it?
block.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I got that, then I didn't notice the van. So.
Yeah, same here.
But whether or not you shared the number plate, I don't know, but it does have the
I'm
same.
pretty sure I did. But...
All right.
Yeah, you did.
And so Parker and Dr. Shipman must have been the two that paid the most attention to that because they're the ones that notice it.
Thank you.
Do they say anything? Alan saw that. Surely he would.
I'm waiting for Dr. Shipman to say anything first because
He won't do it though.
if he doesn't, then Alan will probably mention it to Sage.
Alan's just like,
Yeah, the van from the bank is it's circling, right? Is it circling or is it parked up?
It's parked in an alley.
Oh,
Parker,
yeah, I'll point out. I'll start walking over to it.
Okay.
Parker.
Obfuscated.
Alan points to Sage and he says, isn't that from the bank? Isn't that the one Alexis told us about?
what's the license plate?
Can we fucking see that from the roof with the scopes at that point? It looked just like that van. Okay, and as Dr. Shipman, you're walking over towards it, do you obfuscate as you start walking, or...?
Before walking.
Okay, can you make a stealth check, please? Dex and stealth.
Could I set up my sniper rifle?
You can. What do you put the front legs on?
1.
Alan.
Not very stable.
Oh. I'll keep that in mind later in my life.
All right. There are other vehicles and things you could use to place it on.
Yep. Anything that is flat. It could be like a retaining wall or something.
All right.
Yeah.
Okay, so you put the front legs of the gun down on a retaining wall. You start aiming.
Yep.
Okay, and you made.
I hope I don't kill Dr. Shipman.
Says Dr. Shipman on your Dex and stealth. Okay. All right. The van begins to back away, and the lights flick on and then suddenly flick back off again, and it keeps backing up in that alleyway.
I want to try and hit where the driver could be.
Okay, so you can make a Dex and firearms check. Your difficulty is 8. You need 3 successes to hit something.
Okay. Oh Jesus. 4.
4. Okay. Well, the first thing you notice is that the glass doesn't smash the way you would have expected it to. It must be reinforced and bulletproof. However, this is a high-powered sniper rifle, and it does penetrate. And the van starts scraping along the side of the alleyway, sparks flying off the side of it as it does. And then it reverses around the corner.
I'll chase it with my bike.
I think I hit something, but I'm not sure. Unsure.
Bishop, you leap on your motorcycle, you start it up, you make a Dex and drive check, please.
Okay.
One success.
1 success. Okay. The bike doesn't start right away. When it does, you start zooming in that direction. There's a bunch of crates and shit that have landed in the alleyway that the van has knocked over and crunched as it's gone through. So you've had a number of obstacles to avoid. By the time you get to the end of the alleyway, and I'll just check what everyone else is doing because that might affect this situation for you. So what's Alexis say?
He was getting into the truck.
You're getting into the truck. Okay, so you're in the truck.
Yeah, I'll hop in the truck too.
Wow,
Okay, so
I
after
didn't
your
really notice the van,
after you're
so-
shot, you run for the truck and you get in the truck.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay, Alexis, you're in the truck doing what?
Oh, just getting into the truck because I hadn't noticed the van or anything before
Okay.
the shooting starts. So I'm in the
Very
truck
good,
now.
but you will have noticed Sage fire a
Yeah,
shot.
what
from
was that for?
We saw the van
bank
again.
van. It was the bank van. We saw it from the roof. The one that you tried to get in that time.
Oh
Yeah.
shit!
You got us a
Do you
number for it. The 243 blah blah blah.
It went around that corner. Should we follow?
Shipman,
Drive
your
away, Sage.
shipman is obfuscated.
Sorry.
heading
Drive
down.
I
away.
probably would have run for the
Me?
truck as soon as a sniper rifle shot went past me.
Okay, shipman, can you make a dex and dodge check to not get run over by Bishop?
Oh, well, I'm gonna get run over. There's a 1.
I think you get clipped for a non-aggravated level of damage, and Bishop, that might be why you didn't get to the end of the alleyway fast enough, because
Okay.
basically smack into Dr. Shipman, tumbling him into the wall and causing the bike to skid.
Okay.
So you go sort of sliding, and then you get back straight again, and by the time you get to the end of the alleyway, you see the van pass around another corner.
Take it. Go after it. See if I can
Gunning it?
catch it.
All
Yeah.
right, you can make another dex and drive check for Bishop, please.
Yeah, we're gonna try go after it too, and I'm going to try and hop into the front seat, I suppose.
One again for Bishop.
One again for
Um,
Bishop.
Fuck. When I need good numbers, they give me bad ones.
So Bishop, you get to the corner. It's you haven't gained on it, but you're not losing ground either.
Okay.
Okay. And as for who's driving the van now? Okay, the truck.
Yep, with my
The only
one
that
hand.
would drive.
All right now,
Oh, one-handed Sage. Whoop.
one-handed driving. So you are penalized for your aggravated damage,
I'm already penalized. Yep.
right?
Yes, I'm well aware.
The difficulty is going to be high because this alleyway is quite narrow, and this is an armored truck which is quite wide and could easily get stuck in this alleyway.
Okay, could you tell me what the new one is?
The new difficulty?
Yeah.
We will have a 8, please. You
Right. Okay, so
will need 3
minus 3, so 5. Oh no, nothing.
Nothing. All right. So you get to the alleyway and realize that the truck's not going to fit through this alleyway.
Okay. Well,
You see Dr.
before
Shipman, up against the wall, recovering from being knocked aside by a motorcycle. I assume that they see that, Dr. Shipman, unless you have obfuscated again in the meantime.
Yeah, I would have obfuscated again.
Okay, then they don't see that.
okay, well, I'll
We'll have to go around the
try-
other way. Let's try this.
yeah, I'm trying a different way. Thank you, Alan.
Right, Dex and drive. Dex and drive. Okay, and another Dex and drive for Bishop, please.
So 5.
5 success.
0 for Bishop.
Bishop. Oh dear. All right, Bishop. You zoom down the street to the next corner where you think they went, and you don't see them anywhere.
I've lost them. Have you got them?
Okay, what did you get, Sage? 5.
Mhm.
All right, you cruise around the next street, and you see the van zip off through an intersection, basically running a red light. You hear various cars squealing to a halt, trying to avoid an accident. You see cars swerving and things as this black van dodges through the traffic to the other side. With your 5 successes, you go through the traffic.
Yeah, of course I do.
All right, so you whip through the traffic,
Yeah.
avoiding getting hit. Come out the other side. You can make another Dex and drive check, please.
Okay. If one of you guys want to tell Bishop where we're going, that would be great. Thank you.
Yeah, Bishop, we're
Philippe
going down
says.
this road here.
Philippe yells out the name of the street as he. Does he see it though?
Philippe, where is Philippe? Is he in the van? In the
Yeah.
truck?
Yeah, he's in the van.
Okay, so Philippe starts basically telling everybody over hit comms where you guys are. Is that the
Yeah.
information I have here?
Yeah.
Okay. Shipman, you're still in the alleyway, right?
Yeah. Yep.
And you can hear all this banter going on over your comms.
Yeah.
Some of the banter is getting a bit weaker because the signal's getting further away.
Yeah, I might call for an ambulance.
All right. So you call 111 or 911 or whoever the fuck that is.
Oh,
Yeah,
118
118.
999.
Yeah,
Eight,
that one.
eight.
999, yeah.
199.
How do you know?
998.
Should be saying any numbers.
This is
Yeah. I call
England's
them.
999.
all right.
Yeah.
So you call for an ambulance, and you would know the procedure off by heart, no doubt, and you may even have some clever ways of getting a faster response by answering their questions very calmly, clearly, and specifically. Would that be true?
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. So there is now an ambulance on its way to this location. All right. Sage, you're driving. What did you get? 5 successes. Okay. And you are, in fact, you can see that you're approaching the back of the van. The 3 cars behind you, and you can see they're heading for the M1 on ramp.
All right, they're heading for the M1 on ramp. Bishop.
Bishop will make his way to the M1 on ramp.
Okay, Dex and drive for Bishop, please. In fact, can we make that a wits and drive?
Hey Parker, do you want to
Sure
like
can.
shoot something? Oh wait, is he
Three.
here or is he on the back of the bike?
No,
Parker's,
he's not on the back of the bike. No.
I'm in the back there, but
yeah, Parker's
I
in
have
the
a sword.
armored truck with you.
Away.
You're just waving your sword. Well, if he's in the if Parker is here, it'd be good to have him up front, popping shots.
Popping shots. Okay, so
Yeah.
Parker clambers up to the front of the truck, climbs through the gap into the front, and he goes, "Well, I suppose we'll do this like the movies then."
Like the movies. Yes, like James Bond.
So he and leans out the window and starts firing from the window, holding onto the inside of the door at the back of the van. Sorry.
You be safe.
He says to you, "I don't think this is working." Well, Alan says that, looking at watching Parker. Alan says, "I think that thing's bulletproof. Look at it; it's just fucking bouncing off all over the place."
Do you want to
Parker
use the
pops-
bigger gun?
Yeah, hand me that thing over there. I need what do we need? Give me that damn sniper of yours.
There you go.
Dex and dodge. Dex and drive for Sage because you're driving the armored vehicle.
Yeah.
Did we get a wits and drive for Bishop?
Oh, it's just one that time.
3.
Oh, that's trash.
Okay, Bishop. As you get to the M1 on ramp, you know how on ramps often have those red, green, orange lights, and it's like a
Yep.
3-second rotation, and it's like one car at a time.
Yeah.
And you're
Yeah.
stuck behind 3 fucking cars who are just pissing around, getting onto the on ramp, waiting for the light to change to green, and then he goes, and then the next car goes. And as you're doing this, you look up and you see the freaking van go up and past you on the over ramp above you.
Fuck you.
And you're on a
Okay.
motorcycle, so you could feasibly break the law.
Yep. I'll feasibly break the law.
All right, so we'll get another Dex and drive check for Bishop, please.
Let's go, Bishop.
Go.
4 successes. Nice. All right, Bishop, you go whizzing up the on-ramp past the cars, zooming up there. You skid around and poof, back up after the van. The rest of you are a few cars behind. Now you've come up the on-ramp as well, right? And you are now on the motorway. The time is about... Did we have an established time in the last episode? Does anybody feeling about
I
it?
think we went to from the Primogen Council meeting. That's when we went to Sunny's.
Right, and that was around
Midnight?
midnight, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah, so it's probably about 3 in the morning. Okay, so it's pretty quiet actually, but it is the central city, so okay. All right, so you're on the freeway, and Bishop's bike comes zooming up next to your van, your armored car truck.
Oh, ow, 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 ow.
And
It hurts.
And he
Parker says,
waves his head.
do you want to get right up behind him and see if we can clamber somebody onto the back of that thing?
Oh, okay, that sounds cool.
Alan goes,
Wait,
I'll do it if you want.
are you kidding me?
Well, you've got a fucked up hand. You shouldn't even be driving.
If
I mean, you're pretty injured too.
how far away is? Oh no, he's gonna break the masquerade if he does that. Fuck.
What? Masquerade?
Yeah. How am I gonna explain that to the prince? I broke the
We're in
masquerade just to
forces,
catch.
remember?
Hey.
We're in forces, remember? I say over the head unit.
Yeah, but we're
What if
still
I-
under the rules.
Parker, what if I try and get ahead of it?
You can try.
And then people can fire from the back.
Go on then.
Right. I'll zoom up and I'll try and pass it, even though we're in an armored vehicle full of people.
All right.
Have you got a weapon, gun I can use, Alan?
Yeah. He
Just
hands
something
you over.
small, not very good one.
But well, let's be clear. We're in the back of an armored vehicle full of guns. So take your pick. What do you want?
User friendly something, I don't know.
A user-friendly
A
something.
pistol, I assume.
Okay, Glock.
Yeah, there we go.
All right. So you've got a Glock in your hand. And Sage, you're going to make a Dex and Drive check.
Oh! Wow, that's crazy.
Okay. You, as you're trying to pass the vehicle, you smash into another car next to you.
Fuck.
Make another Dex and Drive check.
Okay.
This is going to be 9.
Okay, so that would be 2 successes.
2 successes. Okay. Well, that car swerves, having been hit, and scrapes into the medium barrier, sending sparks off that for a few moments. The van that's in front of you, the back doors pop open, and there's a dude wearing like a white outfit, with a hood on, with an assault rifle, all in your direction.
Get down, everyone.
Now, this is an armored vehicle,
Mhm.
so most of the bullets either ricochet or miss, but there are 3 that manage to pop through the bullets through the bulletproof glass.
Okay.
Anybody that's inside the vehicle who is at the front of the vehicle, so that's Sage,
Yep.
and Parker, and probably Alan.
Okay, well, I got 6. Assuming we're Dixon dodging, right?
Yes.
Okay.
How
And sorry, I'm
Four.
get rid of 1 success on both of those because I forgot about the minus penalty.
Right.
Um,
Okay. All right. Well, you don't get hit, and the other one was for Alan, was it? All right. Okay. So the bullets perforate the seats of your car, of the interior of the vehicle. One of them manages to penetrate right through to the back of the armored vehicle. Alexis, you can make a Dex and Dodge check. Was that 4?
Yep.
Okay. You're good. You dodge. Excellent. Sage, can you make a perception alertness check? Anybody that's in the front can make a perception alertness check.
-1 again. Okay. I keep doing this.
Oh,
Keep
dear.
forgetting. I wish it would just do it automatically.
Right.
So 5.
So 5. Okay.
Yeah.
In the confusion,
Yeah. Bishop, what are you doing on the bike?
I'll break the rules of the masquerade.
Okay. And what are you going to do?
I'm gonna run over to the car using the other cars as cover.
Well, you're on a motorcycle chasing them. How do you explain that?
Hang on. Where? I thought everything had come to a halt.
No, this is a moving car chase.
Okay, no, I'll go after them on the bike. I'm sorry, I thought everything had come to a halt.
No.
Okay, yeah.
No worries. I can see.
I'm going.
Okay, so you want to make another Dex and Drive check?
Yes, please.
And are you? What are you trying to do? What's your?
I'm trying to get up with the thing so I can shoot the guy with the gun.
Okay, so you're coming up next to the armored car that these guys are in.
Yeah.
Okay, and you need to make a perception alertness check to see the guy with the gun.
Yeah.
Okay, so we'll probably make that perception alertness check first, if that's okay, Alexis.
Okay.
Cool. So
Bishop.
2 for that.
All right.
And then Dex and Drive is 2.
Okay. All right, at this point, there's so much commotion going on and smoke and stuff in the air that it's hard to see what's going on. You can still get the general gist of where the vehicles are, but you haven't made any headway because there's basically cars trying to avoid accidents right now, and people are swerving and shit. And you don't want to drive a motorcycle through all of that because it's very, very chaotic.
No, I'll get off.
So you're going to get off the bike.
Yeah.
Okay.
Get off.
But they're going to head away from you at vehicle speed.
Okay.
They're
All
all
right.
still traveling.
Now, so you say I don't want to drive a bike through that?
Well, what you can do is just slow down until they stop swerving.
Okay. All right. All
And
right.
allow the traffic to settle for a moment so that you can get back in there.
Yeah, I'll do that.
It's just a slight delay of a few seconds, really.
Yeah.
Okay. I mean, is there a vehicle that you want to get next to, behind, or above?
No. I'm just looking at things like, can I drive the bike up a vehicle and over its roof, stuff like that.
Right. Try and jump the bike, stuff like that.
Yeah.
Well, if you want to try a trick like that, I will let you try it. Have you got potence?
Yeah, I got potence.
Okay. And you've got, if you want to pump blood into strength.
Yeah, I'll do that. I've already done that.
This
Or does that not count now?
is a new scene, so it does not count now.
Okay, pump blood and strength.
The max strength plus potence. We're going to do strength and strength and drive.
Yeah, strength and drive. Here goes nothing.
4 successes. 3?
6.
6 successes.
Yep.
Okay.
With bonus.
Can anybody that's in the back of the van, in the back of the armored car, make a perception alertness check?
I
And in
will,
fact,
because I'll be watching.
in fact, you might see this in the rear view mirror, Sage, so you can make one too.
Okay. Doo-doo.
4 successes for Alexis.
Wow.
4 for Sage.
Wow. Okay, what you guys see is Bishop jumps his bike up onto a car that's been swerving, drives over the roof, jumps again, and lands next to you guys. At which point, you made a perception check earlier to see what was going on. You got 2 successes. You see the white robed figure in the back of that van firing an assault rifle out of the back, and you're seeing the star shaped fire coming out of the nozzle of the gun. And bullets ricocheting off the front of that armored car. At the same time as that's happening, you rolled a perception alertness check earlier, Sage, and you got 5 successes. You see the guy stop firing and takes out a grenade and drops it right in front of your armored car.
Sweet. Yeah.
Difficulty is going to be 10 because you're right
10.
on it. Yep, and you're going to need
Okay.
3 successes to avoid it entirely.
Okay. This one. 10, so that is 7 now. Nope.
One success. Okay. All the tires on your vehicle are now blown. All the glass is shattered. The vehicle jumps up in the air. And you've seen that trope in the movies. Can I get a Dex and Dodge from Bishop, please, on his bike?
Two
successes. All right, Bishop. All right, everybody inside the armored car, Dex and Dodge, please.
Okay.
Alex got 0.
5 for Sage. And
That's because you've got your seatbelt on.
3 for Philippe.
3
1 for Alan.
And 1 for Alan, was it?
Yeah. Parker.
Parker.
Yeah.
Parker is thrown from the vehicle, and as the doors are blown off, Bishop, your vehicle, your motorcycle swerves. Can you make a Dex and Drive check, please, for Bishop? Everybody, so basically the explosion that rocked the vehicle would cause 5 levels of non-aggravated damage to anybody inside from having been thrown around, and you can deduct your Dex and Dodge check from that.
Okay.
So for Sage, that probably means no damage, which is pretty fucking remarkable.
Yeah.
I got 5.
You got 5 as well?
I got 5 damage.
Oh, you got 5.
Yeah.
And, the roll that I just made was -1 for
Oh,
the Dex and Drive. So.
okay.
Alan's incapacitated.
All right. And what are you now at Garth? Are you
Non-aggravated -2.
non-aggravated -2?
And I
Okay.
will sit and heal some.
All right. So your vehicle is also incapacitated at this point. It just skids to a stop. Bishop, you're still in pursuit. Depending on what your Dex and Dodge was, your Dex and Drive was. And Dr. Shipman, we're going to come over back to you in a second. Because an ambulance is about to arrive.
I use the willpower on my.
Oh, that's so loud.
Sorry.
It's okay.
Using the willpower point for your Dex and Dodge?
Yeah, Dex and Drive.
Did Alexis roll that? He was gonna, and then he
Had to go. Yeah.
Okay, I will roll it for you. It's
He's right there. He's right there.
-1.
Negative.
-1. He rolled -1.
he rolls -1, so with that and a willpower point.
How many points in the skill have I got?
That's a good question. Does he have points in the skill?
2.
2.
No,
Not enough.
No.
Okay. You find that with the detritus and all of the shit that's coming flying off the various vehicles at this point, and the chaos that's ensued and the smoke that's going up, the safest thing to do is stop for a minute and let the smoke clear. Otherwise, and this gives the vehicle a few seconds to get further away, and they're gunning it now. So meanwhile, you can think about what you're going to do while I go back to the doctor. The alleyway, an ambulance pulls up next to you, Dr. Shipman, at your location, and an ambulance crew start looking around.
I'll go up to them and say, I need you to take me to a potential accident zone, accident situation.
They look confused.
I'll show them my medical credentials.
All right. This is very irregular. What? We thought this was an emergency here.
Yeah, there was
we do
there
have
was a bit of a situation with a vehicle that got into a crash and they've sped off.
We've got multiple casualties and other emergencies just across the street, around the corner at that.
Oh, that's plenty catered for, and I will then say I want you to take me to this other accident zone, and I'm going to dominate them.
Look into my eyes. Look into my eyes. Not around my eyes.
Yes.
Look into my eyes.
Yes.
All right. Make you a check. What is it? Manipulation.
I'd say the best discipline in my eyes. It's so much fun.
-1. I'm going to run away. I'm just going to run into the darkness.
The ambulance crew, they are completely confused, and they get back.
Yeah, I just run away.
And they drive off. All right. What do you do after the...
I'm going to call my sire.
All right. Phone picks up. Well. If it isn't my favorite childer, Dr. Shipman.
Hello. How are you?
Oh, well, there's all sorts of shit going down, as you might well know.
Yeah, can you send a few of, I don't know, your enforcers or men to drive me around?
I would be most honored, Dr. Shipman. You've never asked me of this before.
I know. I think I might have to use it more often.
Well, indeed. I tell you what, I'll be over there myself shortly. How about that?
Sounds good.
I'll bring a couple of my friends.
Okay, perfect.
Whereabouts are you?
I'm in an alleyway. I'll tell them where I am.
Blah, blah, blah. Okay.
Yeah.
We'll be there shortly then. And he hangs up. What do you do after that? You're just going to hang until he gets there?
Yeah, I'll just, twiddle my thumbs.
Okay. Can you make a perception alertness check from where you are?
Two.
2. Okay. From where you are, you can see the site of the helicopter explosion. And the wreckage from the outside of the building and the glass and everything, all the empty windows that have been smashed out, people being brought out in stretchers and things, casualties, deaths, blood. And amongst them, you notice a figure wandering around that looks a little bit out of place. They look like a beggar or a street person with a hood up, like a hoodie, walking around, carrying a small bag in one hand, but the bag itself is like it's like a fabric bag, with a cord tied around the top of it.
Can I aura perception?
You can. Can you make a aura perception check, which is
What's an empathy?
perception
Something
empathy.
perception empathy. Yeah. Okay. 2.
2. Vampire.
I'm going to wrap some bandages around my face and Mask of 1,000 Faces into just someone else.
Okay. Is there? I think there is a check on Mask of 1,000
Is there?
Faces, depending on. It's
I
just a
don't know.
matter of.
No, I've never used it before.
Manipulation
Mostly a case of
performance.
if you're trying to be specific. But
What
if-
is it, Alexei?
Manipulation and performance.
Oh, is that if I want to be specific?
I think so. Yeah.
Oh, I don't care what I look like, but I
Not
guess.
yourself. I mean, that's the thing, though. I mean, do it anyway, because if you totally fuck it up, it'll.
What was it? Manipulation and what?
Performance.
Oh, okay.
Cruising on your manipulation, eh? You did get that performance point for the
0.
splits, didn't you?
Oh, I did. Yeah, I did. No, I still got 0.
Oh.
I'm just gonna
Yeah.
I'm going to just approach, not fully.
He's
I'm
getting.
gonna throw a rock at him.
All right. So you can make a Dex and Athletics check.
Go.
All the things that I'm
Crit
great at.
roll. Crit roll.
Yeah,
Crit
okay,
roll.
crush his head in. 3.
3 success.
3 with 3 dice. Cool.
All right. The figure
Yeah.
turns around and looks at you. You can't see its face from the hood, but it looks across at you and stops.
I'm gonna.
It looks around and then bolts towards an alley. Different alley.
Oh,
Do you give chase?
yeah, I'll chase him. Why not?
All right. You make a stamina and athletics check.
Oh, good.
I imagine when you run, your hands are always like by your
Wait,
side.
what should I use for stamina? Yeah, I'm very like stiff.
They're very stiff.
Whoa. Oh, there is stamina.
There is
Stamina athletics.
Yeah.
Oh, 1.
1 success. Okay, well, you keep up with him for.
I'm gonna call my sire as well and just let him know that I'm chasing someone.
You're chasing somebody. What the fuck? Why are you talking to me if you're chasing someone? You can't possibly. chase someone.
Because I'm not the most athletic man. I'm just letting you know. You might be able to cut him off.
Well, tell me the name of the street then.
I'll look around
Right.
do I see any street signs.
Okay, can you make a wits and investigation check to give him accurate instructions?
-2.
He's like, I don't know what the fuck you're talking about, but we'll be at the place where you told us in the first place.
No, I'm not there anymore. I'm not there anymore.
I don't know what you're talking about.
All right, I'm gonna keep running and I'll try and find another sign.
All right.
Or a building. Is there like a public building?
Yep, make a wits and investigation check.
2.
2 successes. Yeah, you finally get the names of 2 streets that you can call a corner, and tell them that's where you are.
Okay.
All right. Can you make a perception alertness check?
Two.
All right. The figure goes around the next corner in the alley and disappears. You make it to the end of the alley and you look around and you can't see them.
Can I hide in senses?
Yep. Yep.
Can I hear any breathing? Oh no, he's a vampire. I'm just gonna walk slowly down.
All right.
With just hidden senses, so if there's any movement or anything odd.
Okay.
Yeah, kind of, I don't know, changes of wind, or,
Any kind of
basically so I don't get surprised.
trying to avoid getting surprised. Okay.
Yeah.
That's fair. Okay. So you roll a perception alertness check. You want to make another one? Two. You hear somebody land behind you.
I will spin around.
The figure is standing there, and he thrusts his hand at you, and as he does, this bone-like blade extends from his wrist towards your face. Can you make a dex and dodge check, please?
Let's go, Doctor. Let's go.
0.
0. Well, you take 3 levels of aggravated damage as this thing smacks you in the face, puncturing through your head and piercing out the back of your head, and then it retracts and you drop to the ground.
Who are you? I'm gonna say, ow, the fuck.
Grabs your head and yanks your hair back and puts his fist up against your throat this time, up under your throat, so that if he were to do it again, it would go through your brain. Who are you?
My name's John. I'm a doctor.
Others. Why are you following me?
I just wanted to talk to you because, you're a vampire.
Speak then.
Oh, well, what are we doing around the accident?
Not your concern, Dr. John.
I think it is my concern.
On what grounds?
Oh, I'm a doctor and I was, there to assist with people who are hurt. I thought you might have been hurt.
Perception alertness check.
One.
You hear a vehicle at the end of the alley.
I'm gonna keep talking to him.
He looks up.
I don't mean. I'm gonna move my head. Try and move it to towards his head to block his view in a way.
Okay, can you make a strength and athletics check?
Two.
Wow. Okay, you actually managed to do that. Who is that?
I don't know, man. You're holding me. Look, I don't mean you any harm. I just wanted to see if you're okay.
As you're talking, he's dragging you now.
Look.
You're coming with me. And
look.
He picks up.
I don't mean you any harm. I don't know why you're so aggressive.
Picks up the lid of a sewer and tosses.
Oh no, I don't want to go down there.
You're coming here now. Drags you into the sewer.
I'm just gonna try and keep pulling back. I don't really like sewers.
As he's pulling you into the sewer, you can make a perception alertness check.
You're gonna be a sewer Malkavian. Yeah.
Oh no.
All right. Well, he's trying to push you down into the sewer. with one hand, and he looks around, and the next thing you know, it's Shipman. He's not there.
No. Well, he's just not. He's just disappeared from in front of me.
He's disappeared from the circle above you of the sewer grate.
Oh. Can I look behind me to see who the car was?
So you climb out and have a look around.
Oh, he's in. Am I in the sewer too?
Yeah, that was.
Oh, okay.
Did I not explain that well?
Oh, sorry. I must have misinterpreted.
I may well have gotten ahead of myself.
I'm gonna say, I'm gonna start yelling, so it echoes out of the sewer.
All right. You can
And say, hey, where'd you go?
Shipman. You hear that?
Yes. Hello.
You see your sire's face peer over the side. What?
Some sewer man
You
brought me down here. Do you wanna go after him, or is it kind of fruitless to chase him through here?
I don't know about that, Shipman.
Yeah, I don't really like sewers. Can you pull me up?
Yeah, come on, get out of there, you stinky bastard.
Yeah.
All right. And he says, come on, let's get in the car.
All right.
So you and your sire get in the car. So
That guy drop his bag at all?
did he drop his bag?
Yeah.
Question, did he drop his bag? No.
Okay.
Just
No, I'll just tell my sire where the others are. And to drive them.
Could you hear us?
No.
I guess
'Cause-
I would probably say drive in the general the general area of destruction that's been happening probably.
Maybe.
Ronnie says to you, yeah, I have a feeling there's some shit going on the motorway over there on the M1. You see that? There's fucking choppers over there now.
Yeah, it's kind of easy to pinpoint where they are. They're not very subtle.
All right, so you guys are driving up there in Ronnie's big ass black gangster car, and he's honking at people and shouting at them and telling them to get the fuck out of the way as you get onto the motorway. Now, cut back to everybody else. Who's incapacitated?
Alan is.
Okay, and incapacitated in
You as well, Alexi.
No, I mean, I was mauled and now I'm slowly healing back, so I'm sitting there not doing a lot.
Okay,
Alexi, could you try and help Alan out? I'm gonna go check on Parker.
Greg, go over to Alan and see what he's up to.
Push my way out, I suppose, and run over to Parker.
Parker's unconscious on the side of the motorway, kind of hanging over the edge of the barrier.
Okay, let's try and get him over here.
All right.
You know, I'm gonna use my hover, my levitate.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Oh, masquerade. No.
You sure?
Sorry to cancel.
No, I'm okay. I'll just do it. I'll do it myself.
So you can make a strength and athletics check. Bishop.
Yes.
Bishop, help!
The smoke clears, and you can see a little wreckage on the road, and then Parker's over there, and she's taking care of him. And you can see the van way the fuck up there. You're almost out of sight, but if you start chasing it now, you might be able to catch it.
I can't do.
Parker,
Someone help me!
Van.
I'm helping
Parker.
Alan.
No. I'll go after the van. Look after Parker for me, will you?
He might fall. I need your help.
All right.
Right now, Bishop.
He turns it around and comes over.
All right.
How you doing, boyo? Come on. You can do it, boyo. Come on.
He's unconscious.
He grabs him, picks him up.
He's bleeding profusely.
You need to heal
Okay.
him. Give him your blood.
I'm about to. I'm just trying not to be public about it. All right. I give him my blood.
Okay, so you give him some blood, and after a minute or two, he starts to come around, and you see his wounds start closing up.
God, I'm so glad you're okay, Parker. Now, and then I run over to the others, to Alan and to Alexi.
All right.
How you doing, Parker?
Alan.
Well, sir, I've felt better.
Okay.
Oh, think something in my skull's fractured.
You need a little bit more?
Oh, it certainly would.
Here we go.
Just because you can't see the injuries don't mean they're not there.
Yeah, yep. Okay, here we go.
All right, so you're feeding him and he's recovering. Meanwhile, Garth, you're in the back of the van, the armored car, recovering.
Down to Alan.
You spending blood also
Yep.
on yourself?
Yep.
Okay, and you're keeping track of all of that shit?
Yep.
Okay, I know there's a lot to keep track of because you're rolling dice for everybody and keeping track of their characters too. Okay, cool. All right, so Sage, what are you doing?
I run over back to Alexei and Alan.
Okay.
Um,
Can you make a perception alertness check?
okay. Perception, alertness. 3.
Okay, you're noticing police helicopters. 2 of them are flying around the apartment block, which just got trashed, and one of them is peeled off and is flying towards you guys and is beginning to circle this place, and spotlights down on top of your armored vehicle. You can hear sirens in the distance.
I'm going to try and call up Tatiana with my probably fucked up phone. We'll see.
Roll a d10 to see how fucked up it is. If it's a 10, it's very unfucked up, and if it's a 1, it's completely fucked.
Okay.
I'm also gonna have a look and see if
6.
the van is anywhere.
No, it's fucked.
It's fucked. Okay.
I'm
you
going to look
got
for
your
another
phone
sewer
right.
grate.
You're on a freeway above the ground, so there's no sewer
Yep,
grates.
okay, yep, bingo.
Lexi, do you have a phone?
Pull out a burner phone. How's
Burner
it look?
phone. Give me a d10 to see if it's fucked up. Anything above a 6 is usable.
I got a 4.
Yeah, it's fucked up.
That's fucked up.
Our phones suck. What is this?
For the van, is that right?
Yeah.
Okay. You can guesstimate that in the time that it took you to get Parker over to the armored car, which is kind of on fire.
Yeah.
Because there was an explosion and shit. Wheels and
We
tires.
should probably. We gotta get out of here, Lexi. Do you want to help me with Alan?
Yep,
Please?
I'll pick him up.
All right.
Let's just run out of there.
Vacate the armored vehicle at this
Mhm.
point. So you go back to your bike then, I assume, Bishop.
Yep.
Okay. What you can do is, firstly, you realize that they obviously have gotten quite a way away from you by now because you've moved Parker and fed him blood, and that all took at least a couple of minutes.
Yep.
They've had a couple of minutes head start. However, it is a freeway, and there's only so many exits on a freeway, and you do have a bike which goes damn fast.
I'll go look. I'll tell everybody I'm gonna go and have a look. Parker's at the back.
All right. So you go speeding off on the motorcycle. Zoom, zoom, zoom. Can I get a dex and drive check, please?
I'm not trying to be flash or anything. I'm just trying to survive.
4
Yep.
successes.
4 successes. Okay. No problem. So at that point, Bishop, can you make a perception alertness check? For Bishop.
-1.
All right. After about 5 to 10 minutes, there's no sign of them.
Okay, give it a little bit longer. Give it another 10 minutes.
Okay, so you keep going for a while.
Yeah.
Okay. You get to a point where you can either get off the freeway, or you can go onto a different freeway, or you can turn left or right.
I'll get off the freeway.
Get off the freeway. Okay. Okay. You get off the freeway. Can you make a perception alertness check?
4.
Or Bishop, after driving around for a little while off the freeway, under the freeway, around the freeway, you see the van parked up under a bridge by one of the canals that leads to the Thames.
Okay.
There it is. Van is right there.
All right. I call it into the group.
Okay, so you like, what do you say?
I basically say, van in sight on street, la 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 la, whatever the street is.
Okay.
Going to have a look.
Okay.
You better be careful.
I will be
I don't know if you can get it well.
very, very carefully, stealthily.
Actually, at this point, I think that the comms are probably at this stretch of their limit.
Yep.
It's about the last thing you're going to get out, okay? Because they're
Okay.
fucked also, so I'm guessing they're
Mm.
pretty fucked too.
Send a message to Tatiana, but do it. Is my phone fucked?
Your phone's okay, actually.
Okay. I sent a message to Tatiana telling her the street where the van is, and the van was in the heist.
Okay. All right. She responds, noted.
Can she seal that area off?
She responds with, fuck you, but okay.
I wish you would. Love you too. Okay. Go for it. He's making a move.
Okay, so you start moving in.
Stealthily, carefully. Yep.
As you start moving in, your phone beeps.
He answers it.
You see a message back from Tatiana, says special agents ETA 7 minutes.
I'll move in to check out the area I type.
Okay. All right, so you're stealthing. So we're going to get a dex and stealth check for Bishop, please.
One success.
One success. Okay. Not your greatest work, Bishop, but you're approaching the van. There's not a lot of places to hide, basically. There's a wall and a road and a river, right? So
Best he can, yeah.
So you basically you got your back to the wall. You're moving along the wall, hoping to be covered by as much shadow as possible, and you do it as fast as possible so as to not be seen.
Yes.
All right. So you whip up quite quickly to the back of the van where it's parked.
Yep.
Okay. All right. Get to the back of the van now. Just to double check this, what are you wearing? What are you carrying? You've been on a bike, so it can't be ridiculously bulky, but
No, I've got the shotgun
okay.
because it was over my shoulder.
Okay.
Okay, and I've got my Desert Eagles.
Okay.
And I've got a Glock in the boot, and that's it.
In the boot,
In my boot, in my boot, and of course
Bishop's boot.
my sire's big gun on the other side.
Okay, and is there anything in the
Big bang one, not a big gun, but the big bang.
Okay, I'm not even sure what it is, to be honest, but we can go back over that.
It's a custom-made shotgun. Remember?
How? Okay.
It's only got 2 shots in it.
Right, and this is not the shotgun that you're carrying over your shoulder.
No.
How is this a sawn-off?
Yeah.
Okay, so it's a sawn-off, high caliber shotgun with 2.
Yeah.
All right, it's loud as fuck.
Yeah.
Short range, scatter shot.
Yeah.
Wide burst. Okay.
Yeah.
All right, very good. And that is in one hand or what?
No, I've got the Desert Eagles in my hand at the moment.
Okay, so 2 Desert Eagles.
Yeah.
And 1 in each hand. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, so you get up to the van.
Yeah.
Can you make a perception alertness check, please, for Bishop?
4.
Bishop, you smell gasoline.
Oh shit. Okay. Move.
Here, click.
Use my celerity to get out of there real fast.
Where are you going?
Anywhere away from this van.
Well, let's be clear. There's a van parked against a wall. The wall goes under a bridge. On the other side of the road, about 15 feet away, is a river.
I'll go to the river.
So wall, river, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
Go to the river.
So I'd have to get over the wall
No,
to go to the river.
No. The river is on the opposite side of the street from the wall.
Okay, I'll go to the river.
Okay. Are you going to dive to the river?
Oh, yes. Very much dive.
All right.
With celerity.
All right. So Dex and dodge.
Yep.
This is with celerity. So you can make, how many? You got 3 celerity, I think. So you get to make quite a few checks, really. 5 successes. All right. You dive off the side into the river, splash, and you see the explosion roll out across the water above you as you sink underneath it. And you're a couple of feet under the water, and you just see the surface light up, and you see bits and pieces and fragments of vehicle landing in the water and sinking around you. You can make a perception and investigation check.
I will.
Okay, and yep. This is as you come to the surface and your head pops back up a few seconds later. I mean, to be fair, you're a vampire. You don't have to breathe, so you don't have to come to the surface.
No, I want to see what's going on.
Okay. Was that 4 successes, Alexis?
Was.
Okay. So you come to the surface and you look around and you see the glint of some kind of scope from the other side of the river. And that glint sort of turns away and disappears.
Okay. How long would it take me to get to the other side of the river from here?
Oh, a couple of minutes. I mean, you could use
Go underwater.
Underwater. Okay.
Yeah.
Can you get it? Can you make me 3 dex and dodge checks, please, Alexis?
For Bishop,
For Bishop. Yep.
2, 5,
Okay.
and 4.
2, 5, and 4. Okay, Bishop, there are sniper bullets hitting the water around you. You're seeing like trails through the water around you, coming from the direction of that glint, and you're swimming hard. One of the bullets tears through your shoulder, and you take a level of non-aggravated damage.
Celerity.
Yep, you're already doing that.
Okay. Oh, I see. Okay.
And so you're swimming in that direction, and do you surface again? Where do you surface? When you get to the other side, or before?
I surfaced just a little before.
A little before, okay. And you pop up.
Yeah.
At that point, you realize that the bullets have all stopped, and yeah, you can see there's this concrete platform just up under the bridge, where the sniper must have been.
Okay.
Or must be. You don't know if they're still there or not.
Okay, keep going. Keep going.
So now you're going to make a dex and athletics check to climb out of the canal.
Yeah.
4.
No problem. You climb up out of the canal. You're drenched, of course. The shotguns are now soaked, and the shot, and then they're not going to fire. You know that the Desert Eagles will still work, but the shotguns the ammunition's fucked. Do you want to climb up to that bird's nest position, or?
Yeah.
Okay, so you go clambering up there. I'll get one more dex and athletics check, please.
0.
Okay, it's really slippery and slimy, and there's like green mold everywhere, and you're not making any progress there. You keep sliding off it. But what does happen is that a shell rolls off the top of it and bounces off your head, and you see it hit the floor where you are.
Yeah.
Still steaming, still smoking.
Okay, so we know where he is then. Okay.
It's there for a minute, and we'll go back to Sage.
I've got no way. I'm gonna try Alan's phone.
All right, Alan's phone. Let's have a roll for Alan's phone. Oh, his phone actually works.
Okay. I don't know Tatiana's number.
I don't have her fucking number. Why don't you put her number in the
Alan's incapacitated.
Alan's incapacitated.
He can't be
On
talking
my
back at
back.
me.
Well, Alan's in his dream. All right.
Hang on, could I recall it?
Can you recall it? Make an intelligence and investigation check.
Oops. Five.
Yes, you can.
That's
Wow.
800.
So Alexi spits out the phone number. You dial the phone number. Can you also, Alexi and Sage, both make perception alertness checks?
Okay. Nope.
2.
2. Alexi, you notice a vehicle that you've seen before come up the on-ramp, and it's bearing down on where you guys are right now. It's a big, wide, black sedan probably from the 80s, 70s or 80s. Black windows.
Like coming at us sort of thing.
Well, it's definitely revving and it seems to be coming at you, but at the last minute it kind of squeals to a stop in front of you, just as you get Tatiana on the phone. She's like, Sage, I already know what's going on.
Right. Okay. Well, thank you. We just need a lift somewhere.
What?
What is that? Car? Well, we're kind of exposed here, and we don't really have a way of getting back. And
What the hell's going on? Is there a chopper there?
there's a chopper there.
Okay. At that point, Dr. Shipman, you and Ronnie have just turned up in the big black car. And Ronnie stops the car and gets out. Well, are you coming?
Yeah, I need to take my seatbelt off first.
Fucking hell. All right, he gets out. You see Ronnie Kraay get out of that black car and then followed by Dr. Shipman.
I think we might have a lift, Tatiana.
Oh, so you don't need a lot of voices. Hang on.
American bitch.
Channel Tatiana. Okay. Okay, so you don't need me then.
I don't think so.
Well, we should probably check how many people can fit in Ronnie's car.
It looks big enough.
Ronnie's like, how many of you are there?
4?
1, 2, 3, 4. Looks in the back.
Did Ronnie bring people?
Yeah, he's probably got 2 guys with him, and it's not a stretched limo or anything. It's just a car. So
All right, let's see if we can clown car into that, and then we'll go. Yeah.
Yep.
Someone can go on the boat.
Right.
Who's the smallest?
Well, Alan's incapacitated.
Alan's
He wouldn't know any
dump
different.
Alan in the boat.
Alan's in the boot.
Okay, we'll put Alan in the boot.
I obfuscate, so it seems like there's more.
And I'll sit on the lap of one of the strong muscly guys.
right.
We could strap
And
someone to the
Parker will
roof.
be on the other one. And
I'm glad my people are having so much fun. Well, some of us are actually working for a living. Yeah.
I'll ride shotgun.
All right. So you guys, Ronnie asks you, what the fuck happened here?
we got grenaded.
Well, I can see that.
Whole load of bullshit.
He looks around and he goes, there's an apartment block back there on fire.
Yep.
Choppers everywhere.
There's also several not on fire.
Looks a bit confused for a moment there. He's like, what?
There's
I
also
hope-
several apartments not on fire.
Did Kaplan and James, did they have their own car that they could go hide out somewhere?
You
with?
left them at the apartment block, didn't you?
Yeah.
Yeah. So you don't know.
Okay. Well, John was there. He could have seen.
John was
No, I was in an alley. I got hit by a motorbike.
He was running down alleyways. That is also true. Yeah, fair enough. Okay, so Barry.
Sorry.
I guess
okay.
I should say Ronnie, everyone, Ronnie. If no one...
Met you before. It's a pleasure again. Thank you.
I'm gonna
Um,
turn up my celerity. Were we talking about me next?
I
Or?
was talking about you next. Yeah.
Okay, turn on my celerity and run up the fucking thing.
He's going to run up the wall.
Yep, literally.
Literally. All right. And you've got some potents up there as well, I believe.
Yep,
So
yep.
a strength and athletics check.
Eight successes.
Motherfucker. 8 successes. 8 successes. That's right up there with like Sage's driving.
Not up there with Mercy's 10 though.
Yeah, shut up.
Do better, Bishop.
Roll better dice. Okay, so Bishop, you go flying up the wall.
I'm not playing with you anymore.
You go scrambling up and to the top.
Yep.
And as you do, the first thing you see is the sniper rifle pointed at you.
And I go bang
You
straight
go-
away because I'm expecting that to be there.
You have to use your hands to get up the wall.
Oh, do I? All right, I jump in on it,
All right.
smash in on it, literally.
Make a perception
I
alertness
headbutt the
check
bullet.
as you do that.
Yeah.
Perception
Sorry, what are
alertness.
we rolling?
Bishop, perception alertness. Perception and alertness.
3.
3 successes. Bishop, as you are about to gun down the sniper, you realize that there is no sniper, there's just a gun.
Is it a better one than we use?
It's a different gun. It has armor piercing rounds. It's very heavy. It's the kind of thing you would use for like an anti-tank gun.
Okay,
Anyone obfuscated holding it?
I'm gonna get in.
Mhm.
I can see auras, eh?
Yeah, I think so, because you got level
Check
2.
that out for me.
So he's got level 2 all specs. Now, just to be clear, you've gone up a wall onto a concrete platform.
Bishop does not have war specs.
Oh, I don't have all specs. Okay.
It is Philippe.
What happened to Philippe?
He's
Philippe.
over there having war specs.
Because
Okay.
then we need more space in
Philippe,
Okay.
the clown car.
I scope the gun up and use it to look around.
okay, the gun does have a scope on it, and you can use it to look around, but it's kind of slow because it's so heavy. You do
Yeah, yeah.
It makes
But then I've got the strength to lift the damn thing. So.
Okay, so you start swinging it around.
Yep.
And you're not seeing anybody or anything. You can make a perception and investigation check.
I will.
That is to say, Alexis can make a perception and investigation check on your behalf. 4?
4.
You hear a vehicle drive off above you, above the road.
All right, above me. Okay. Sorry to be a nuisance, but how do you mean above me?
Okay, so you were that. How am I going to do this? Imagine a canal.
Yep.
There's a bridge over the canal.
Yep.
There's a road on the left-hand side of the canal that goes under the bridge
Yep.
next to the canal, right?
Yep.
Right, and that road has a wall that goes up maybe 20, 30 feet.
Yep.
Top of the bridge where the bridge goes over. On the other side of the bridge, and that's where you left the van. That's where the van exploded. Now, on the other side of the bridge, which is where you are now, because you swam across the canal,
Yep.
bridge.
Yep.
The wall goes up, and then there is a concrete platform under the bridge, which has stairs leading up to the top of the bridge.
Okay, that helps. If I use my celerity, will I get up there in time?
Okay, so you use celerity, you go racing up the stairs. How much blood is he at now, Alexis? He's used celerity a few times now.
Remember, I am kind of, yeah.
Rah. I feel like, yeah. How much blood? How much
7 blood. Sorry.
7 blood. Okay, so you're about halfway down or more.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. So it's 7 blood. You're getting hungry.
Yeah, I know.
You're starting to.
I plan to use him as breakfast.
Right. Okay. So you race up the stairs.
Yep.
Perception alertness. There are vehicles whizzing past as you get to the top.
1
Okay.
success.
Okay. You can see a brown Prius. You can see a blue motorcycle. You can see a red bus, and you can see a white Honda.
Okay.
Leaving this approximate scene in the direction that you heard the sound.
Okay.
Choose a vehicle. You get one chance.
Hide and have a look at the brown Prius.
Okay.
Did you say Prius?
Prius. Yep.
Chris.
Use my heightened sensors. I've got heightened sensors, haven't I?
Yep. Okay. From there,
Not Bishop.
Oh, not Bishop. What the fuck can I do?
you can bash
punch
things and potence and climb up walls and celerity and.
Oh, well, I do that anyway. Okay, all right. So I'll go for the Prius then.
You're gonna go for the Prius. You're gonna shoot the Prius.
Yeah.
In cold blood.
Yeah?
Just saying it's a hybrid and probably a good guy.
Okay. Take
A
aim.
hybrid in the year 2000.
Yeah, it's
Take,
probably not a hybrid.
It would have been there.
take aim.
Okay, so you're gonna make a Dex and firearms check against this Prius.
Yeah.
You're going for the driver, I assume, or are you going for the engine?
I'm going for the engine.
Hard to hit because
5
of
successes.
from behind.
Yeah, what is that? Oh,
Yeah.
water.
All right. You shoot the Prius, and the Prius comes to a stop after a moment. The car behind it whacks into it, causing a car accident, which causes a number of other vehicles to start swerving around. Yeah, what do you do? This is about 100, 150 meters away.
I go and have a look at the Prius.
Okay, so now you're running up the side of the road. This
Yeah. Normal run.
Yep.
Yeah.
So you run up to where the Prius is, and there's this old lady climbing out of the side of the Prius, bleeding, and screaming and shouting and calling for help, help, help.
I'll go and help her.
Okay. As you approach her,
Another bullet.
she turns around and sees you coming with a freaking massive gun in one hand and a shotgun over your shoulder.
I show her my ID like I'm a cop.
Okay. She looks at it and she takes out her Justice League ID and says, "Yeah, and I've got this." No, she doesn't do that. I stole that off Big Bang Theory. Okay, so you pull out your ID and she looks at it. Let's make a persuasion check. What is that going to be? Charisma and empathy. One success. She believes you, regardless of your one success.
Okay.
And you help her out.
Yeah.
All right, so we'll cut back to these other guys. So you're all in Ronnie Kraay's car. So where exactly do you all want to go? It's all very exciting, by the way.
I'll turn into the back.
Maybe we should head back to Sage's and sort of regroup.
Where's Bishop?
I haven't really been there since we actually. I haven't been able to go back there since Lionel. So
Where's Bishop?
Well, I don't know.
where's Philippe? Is what I want to
I'm not
know.
looking at you, brother.
Where the fuck is Philippe?
Yeah, where's Philippe?
Because like he would have had to have made those rolls too, right?
That's true. And
I would assume that he didn't come with us because he didn't make the rolls the entire
Can't hear
time.
you, Barry, if you're trying to talk.
either that or he's been kidnapped.
No,
well.
he hasn't been kidnapped. He did make the rolls, as my friend will attest to.
I haven't been making rolls for Philippe.
You
no.
should have been making rolls for Philippe. What was that?
We didn't know Philippe was in the truck in the armored vehicle.
Let's just assume he's not there.
I did say he was in the armored vehicle.
Okay.
Well, then make some rolls.
All right. Well, let's make 3 dex and dodge checks for Philippe.
Good. And John.
Right.
4,
I'm going to say John was on a motorcycle because that's how he
3.
normally travels.
Okay.
2.
4, 3, 2. Well, to simplify things, Philippe is incapacitated with non-aggravated damage.
Ah,
Okay.
Unconscious.
I'll put him in the back as well. Well, at least we know we're all out.
I was carrying them
Incapacitated
both.
people are.
Ronnie, can you organize another car?
Yeah. All right.
Okay. Well,
How does one find Bishop? Did we
Oh.
have him chipped?
Have you tried calling him?
Like a
All our
dog.
phones are broken.
Well,
Wow,
It's like we're
headset's
pretty
still
much
working?
fucking useless.
you were using Alan's phone a minute ago to call Tatiana out of game.
You can use Alan's phone. Yeah.
I also have a phone.
Wow.
Bishop
Okay, well
now.
you can use yours and I'll hold
All
on
right,
to-
I'll call up Bishop.
All
Who
right,
has a
Bishop.
broken phone? No.
Bishop,
Can we
you're
just
talking
go
to the
somewhere,
old lady,
please?
and she says, "I was just driving along, and suddenly there was this bang, and the car just started to swerve, and the engine just died immediately. And at the same time, I looked down and I saw this blood coming out of my leg, like there's a hole in it. I had no idea what happens. Oh, thank you for that bandaging. Oh,
Madam, don't worry. It's a through and through, so you should be all right.
Can I have another
I'll
sip of
call an
that?
ambulance. I'll call an ambulance.
I think
Calling
I'm
an
gonna
ambulance.
pass out. I think I'm gonna pass out."
Oh, it's all right. It's all right. You just pass out and I'll carry you to wherever you need to be.
Oh, she passes out in your arms, and just as she does, your phone rings.
Hello.
Hi, Bishop.
Okay, I'm at blah, blah, blah. Send an ambulance there. There's an old woman who's been, well, her car's been shot at.
Okay.
All right.
I'll hang up and then maybe someone else call
I just have
911.
to say it was an excellent shot from the rear into the engine. Whoever did it was really good. I'd be impressed if I was the lot of you.
Hold on,
Actually,
I'll just put the phone on speaker and you can say that again.
I just made a shot through the back of a car into an engine and knocked a car out.
Well, that's very impressive.
But did you drive over a frozen leg?
Are
Don't think
we-
so.
Are we all now? Listen. I lost them at blah 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 street. I don't think we're gonna catch them tonight, so it sucks. But I lost them.
Obviously.
But-
we can't
but-
do this.
But Sage, I want to tell you at this point. Now you have an armor-piercing, heavy weapon sniper
But I can't
rifle.
carry.
It's called pumping blood, girl. Pump it.
I don't have the blood right now. Anyway,
I
we
don't
have-
have many minutes.
Pick me up at da 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 da, and I've just got to go and get something to eat. I can't.
we
Bishop,
can't pick you up. There's no room.
Bishop, can you make a self-control check?
I am making a self-control check already.
That old woman though.
I'm not succeeding.
Bleeding.
I'm thinking about should I eat the old lady or
Yeah, you should.
Right.
One success.
One success. Ooh, okay, it's grinding your gears.
Like you. Why would you care?
You can almost
Really?
not think about it.
Shot her.
Just looking at that
Yeah.
wound, that
Bishop, you seem distracted.
Bishop, you really can't continue the conversation very easily. 'Cause you're so
bye, guys.
Where are
Can
we
someone
going?
else call the ambulance? Because I
Russell,
don't want to lose my license.
okay.
the old lady has a hole in her leg, must be hurting. She'll be disabled for some time, so it would be cruel to leave her to suffer that way.
Right.
So I'm just
Yeah,
gonna.
you justify yourself.
Uh-huh.
Evil man.
So you make it- okay, so you drain her.
Yeah.
Okay, and you can add 6 blood points back to
Yeah.
your pool.
Yeah.
And you can make a conscience check.
So are we calling an ambulance?
Somebody's
Why don't we just drive? We're all
Maybe
in the
for
car.
Humanity.
Everything is
fail.
okay.
No
What if-
successes.
No successes?
No successes.
Bishop, you lose a humanity point.
Or Path of Mars point.
Ah, Path of Mars. Yeah, Path of Mars. Okay, justify this to me in the Path of Mars.
Justify it.
Hmm.
Well, there is no justifying it. He was hungry. She was expendable. And
He obviously
Uh,
to fight more.
she helped the mission.
Right. Okay. Right.
A really, really bad way of justifying it.
It kind of got to the point of
You weren't incredibly desperate, though.
Bishop
think
never
that's
gets desperate. He just gets hungry.
Yeah, well, the thing is, it's not really a conscience check in this case, but
Yeah.
I mean, it's conscience against the path of Mars, I suppose. So yeah. All right, I'll let you keep.
It's a tricky one.
Let you keep your dot in that respect, okay? Because it's not as if you were doing something that was causing damage to the order, or revealing anything about the order, or breaking any rules of the order, or harming any members of the order. It was about survival, and survival is key to the order. So, as you say, the gist of it was there.
Yep.
Okay.
Ronnie, could you please drive us to
I'm
the airbase, please?
Jesus fucking Christ! Where do you want to go now? All right, and he swerves to get off the main road.
I'm sorry if I've been a little bit testy, but look at my hand.
That looks
It's-
bloody.
You should put a glove on.
Surely.
That medical advice.
You
No.
go to a hospital or something.
No, like hospitals and doctors are useless.
By the way, because Bishop
I'll
is
just
in,
close my bag back up.
All right, Bishop, what are you doing now?
because Bishop is in such a good mood,
Mhm.
he walks up to a guy on his bike, goes high, knocks him out, and takes his bike.
Feeds him. Oh, okay. So you're stealing a bike.
Yep.
Motorcycle or what?
Motorcycle, yep.
So you need to basically make a dex and athletics check to
Yep.
grab somebody on a
Go.
motorcycle.
Bishop's had a long day. Long night. Rather.
6 successes. Yeah, okay. So the motorcycle's cruising past you. You just grab the dude on the motorcycle, spin the motorcycle around you in a circle, and by the time the bike's back on the ground again, you're on the back and the guy's on the road. And
Yeah.
you're driving off after. Okay, and where are you going?
I'm going to the airbase.
Okay. All right. So 25 minutes later, you guys converge at the airbase.
Right. Well, I'm getting people to help me lift out the incapacitated people
Okay.
and
will
putting
help.
them somewhere safely.
I left
that
both
was
of
safe.
them at the same time.
The infirmary.
Yep. But we require some sleepy times.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I feel I'm gonna make sure that Parker's all right too.
Okay.
Yeah.
'cause
All
he's
right. I'll
in
go to
bad
Park
shape.
as soon as I see him.
He's,
Oh, okay, that's fine. I'll leave him to it then.
Yeah.
I was like walking over there to do it.
when
Bishop comes in.
Bishop, when you get there, Sage is looking after Parker, and you can take over. Alexis, what do you do when you get to airbase?
I was helping with the incapacitated people, and
Okay, so you
Okay,
help
starting-
carry them and get them stable, blah blah blah, to the infirmary, etc.
have a bit of a heal up myself.
Dr. Shipman, what do you do at the airbase?
I would probably actually. We're in London, right?
Correct.
I'd probably go to the hospital.
Okay, so you
I'm gonna assist
drop
with
them
all the
off.
casualties.
All right, so Ronnie drops you guys off at the airbase.
Would you like to help me, Ronnie?
Yeah, why not? Although I have to say, what's going on in there? You know, where we just dropped all of them off, isn't that like an abandoned park or something?
I don't know. Do you want to stick around for 30 minutes?
Yeah, I think we just have a bit of a nosy, see what we can find, eh? See what your friends are up to.
Okay.
Oh. And Ronnie disappears.
You could warn me, Ronnie, and I'll just walk towards. Just go towards the base.
You walk towards the base, okay.
Yeah.
All right, so Alexis, you'll notice Dr. Shipman heading towards the base on the security cameras.
If they're on camera,
Make a perception. What?
Is he obfuscating?
I don't think shipment's obfuscated.
Nope.
But my question is, can you make a perception alertness check, Alexi?
3.
Okay. Somebody is with him who is trying to avoid the cameras and is trying to be stealthy, somewhat stealthy.
I message one of our guards to put a few bullets around Shipman. Not
All
through
right.
Shipman, but just in front of them.
So Shipman, you hear
I
the,
can see the guards.
you hear shots ringing out from the top of the control tower, and a big beam of light goes boom onto you guys, and your sire reappears again. He's like, "Well, I'm not sure this is a good idea, Dr. Shipman. Perhaps you should have told me this place was guarded with firearms and snipers and all of this shit."
I mean, we probably could have just gone in together.
Well, all right, shall we then?
Yeah.
All right. So you guys head over to the airbase. When you get there, you are being now escorted by armed guards. And Alexei, you're being told over the head comms. So we've got several, couple of intruders here.
Yes, we know Dr. John. This is more his friend. What's he doing?
I'm not sure what he's doing, sir. He's just escorting your friend, Dr.
Can I
John.
hear the security guard?
Yeah, you can. He's talking in front
Just
of you.
tell him it's Ronnie.
Yeah, I know.
He's just being a little shit.
Yeah,
Right.
it was noted and responded. Come on in.
Ronnie turns around to you,
Just
Shipman.
knock next time.
I'm just like,
Well, I never in my life have I been spoken of such a way by someone in such a. I'm offended.
oh,
Am
come
I
on,
there
Ronnie.
yet?
Come on, Ronnie.
Are you there yet?
You know what we're doing. Trying to help you.
You'll be there in 2 minutes, Barry. All right, so you guys go down and they take you into the airbase. Sage, you're busy with Alan and Parker at that point. When Bishop arrives, these guys all convene. You finish doing all of your various menial tasks, healing and placing people on beds and stuff, and blah blah blah.
I want to raise my blood potency and try and feed it to Alan
Okay.
because I miss him. My little squishy. Manipulation. Survival. I don't know if this is going to work. I'll try and feed my blood to him anyway.
Okay.
It can't be a lot either, but he has a pretty good amount of blood. He hasn't burnt it or anything, so
Right. Okay.
yeah, I give him two blood.
2 blood.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, that's probably enough for him to spend some of his own blood to start healing the non-aggravated damage that he's taken, and so he can lower his damage by maybe 3 levels.
Okay, good. I'll just give him a hug.
He sits up. Oh, Sage.
I'm so sorry.
What the fuck happened?
Every single night this happens to you.
Oh my god, I'm staying home from now on.
I will agree to that.
I want to live in a basement somewhere.
Yes, please.
Fuck. This is even worse than getting knocked off my freaking motorcycle and going to hospital.
I know. I'll kiss him all over the face and
Oh, stop it, Sage.
show him so much love.
Stop it. Oh. All right, and Bishop, you walk in at Parker's across the other side at this point, and
How you doing, Parker?
I feel terrible, sir. I'll be
How terrible?
no, I'm sure between doctors and your vitae, I'm sure I'll be fine in the morning. I'll just take a couple of aspirin and a couple of band-aids. I'll be right.
All right, but I can't. I have to go hunting, and then after I've gone hunting a little bit more, then I'll help you. All right? Meanwhile, can someone tell me what he is doing here?
And you're pointing to your Malkavian friend,
Yeah.
right? Ronnie.
Well, my sire.
Yeah.
Yes.
Oh, I
What
just,
space got
I
here?
haven't hung out with him for a while.
And you want to bring him into
So
our
Bring him
secret.
into what?
Our secret
What secret?
base.
Oh, it's just Ronnie.
so
What's
you
he
have
gonna do?
a
He did help us all out,
Goodness me.
and he definitely has a lot of
There is
usefulness.
something going on down here, isn't there?
See, Bishop, you can't talk like that.
Ronnie.
I told you, Shipman, I knew you were up to something, and I was right. Wasn't I?
Ronnie,
Yes.
what you see here, you forget real quick, right?
That's so. Oh, well, all right, if you say so.
Because there's a high-powered gun up there that says your memory's a bit slow sometimes.
Hey,
Now, are
we're
you
all friends.
not threatening me now, are you, Mr. Bishop?
We're all friends here.
I don't like being
Ronnie
know me-
helped us get
know
out
me-
of a few
You know
situations.
me, Ronnie. I don't threaten.
I don't know you, except to say that I bought some weapons from you once or twice on at least one of those occasions.
Well, let me put it this way,
I went
Ronnie.
missing, didn't I? And so you still owe me some money.
Ronnie, shut up while I'm talking to you.
Oh,
Hey,
I've
hey,
had a bad day. Don't push your luck.
hey,
All
hey,
right.
hey. I've
you
helped
do
both of you.
understand, Mr.
Do you both value me? Do you both value me and what I've done for both of you?
You're in my haven, and so are you. So
Fight.
now, say what
Ronnie
you were
looks
gonna
at you,
say.
Bishop. Ronnie says, "Shut up," and he dominates you. Now sit the fuck down. Now you can spend willpower if you want to.
I'm gonna fucking spend willpower,
Okay.
every inch of it.
However, as a bruiser,
Mm-hmm.
you're getting angry.
Yeah.
You're getting real feisty. Come on, chaos. Come on, come on, roll self-control.
Yeah, this is not needed, guys.
I rolled 2 10s and an 8 on my dominate.
Okay, I still want to give it a go.
All right.
What are you rolling?
Sit angrily. Or shut up angrily.
And to be clear, you know that this guy's a lot older than you are.
Yeah, but
He
he's
has
still.
status amongst the Primogen and such.
And I'm an enforcer. I've got status amongst
You're
the
an enforcer
Primogen.
of about 5 minutes, but yes, you are an enforcer.
Yeah.
You're like a rookie cop compared to him. That's my point.
Yeah, but he's still in my haven.
Is this your haven?
Yes,
No,
it
it's not.
is at the moment. My other one's on fire.
That's at
This
least my
belongs to
haven.
Thracius. This is Thracius' domain. This
Oh,
is
for fuck's
Bruges.
sake. All right.
He fucking claimed it.
All right. I'll let him. What did I get?
What'd you roll?
What did he roll? What
Self-control.
What did you want to
self-control?
roll?
Yeah, I guess self-control. Versus that's for to
Let's see how the bruiser comes out or not. Actually, you're pretty
2
good.
successes.
All right. Well, you've recently fed, so you're not losing your cool.
Now listen. The thing I need to say is that I don't want you to tell anybody what you see here,
Why would I do that?
because
I'm not a Nosferatu, you know.
And I suppose if somebody caught you, there's nothing much. You're older than me anyway, so the chances of them actually getting you are next to zero. So,
Well,
okay, but
all I ask is a little bit of respect. That's all. I mean, you know.
are you right? You're old, but I've had a hard
Reggie's-
night.
Yeah.
You know how many bullets I've dodged today?
I can
What?
only imagine, Mr. Bishop. But
And I have to put up with your child every night.
put up with. Did you hear that, Dr. Shipman?
Well, come on, you can't say it's been easy for you.
Oh. Well, the assumptions are flying around this evening, aren't they?
Well,
I'd like to know what grievances I've caused.
I
What
mean-
have I done?
please don't even don't.
We need to drag this in front of the prince, do you think?
No, it's not that bad. He's not that bad. Come on. Like I told him he should get himself a hospital. Did he listen to me? No.
I have a hospital.
Yeah, but it
I
doesn't
set up all the
belong to
medical
you.
stuff at the last base. I've done everything you wanted me to do, Bishop.
Yeah, but
Everything.
No, you haven't got a hospital. Your own hospital.
Well, I've got some pretty good influence there.
Do
Well,
you
true,
really
you've
need
got-
to have a hospital, though? I mean, what's the point? Then you have to pay tax and all that other nonsense and so
Yeah,
on.
but then you can get blood.
You can do that anyway. Don't
Yeah,
you?
Yeah, I've
but
been feeding Ronnie for ages now.
That's right.
all right then. I don't care. Just let anybody come into my haven, look at all my stuff, and
Do
I don't care.
you trust me, Bishop?
You're still alive, aren't you? That should answer the question at
So this
once.
is your haven, is it? Oh, all right.
If
Well, I'll take
anybody
that under
else
advisement.
asks me that question, I'm gonna shoot them. All
Visit your
right.
haven.
You think about that. I mean, I spend a lot of time,
All
hanging
right.
around-
Technically, it's not my haven.
hanging around the wrong people, and always the first instinct is to just solve problems with violence, isn't it? That's the first thing you jump to. I used to be a lot like that, Mr. Bishop, and it didn't get me nowhere.
Yeah. I heard. I read.
My brother is dead on behalf of that exact fact.
You and your brother are legends. Literally.
Well,
I live on your example.
well, then why don't you show a little bit of respect then? Why don't you invite me into your haven?
Because apparently you can just come walking on through.
Well, no. I was invited here by your good friend, Dr. Shipman, who I understand does some work here, doesn't he? He works
Oh.
here like you do, as you admitted just momentarily.
Yeah,
That it's not
yeah,
your haven.
Okay.
You just work here like Dr. Shipman.
He's walking away now. He's walking away, talking to himself now.
Well,
Okay. Oh, Parker,
so
open the
Want to meet
gates.
bread?
Let anybody in. If they want to have a picnic outside, let them have a picnic outside.
So,
I don't give a damn.
I would like to
No.
walk in. I'd like to walk in.
all right.
Bishop, he's not in the mood to do anything right now, so just leave him be, okay? Okay. And I'll walk through, go get some water, and then come back out. I'll go back out.
And as you fade into the background, he yells out, "Get a glove!"
I come back in and I'm like, no.
The masquerade. You want to go around with a skeleton hand?
No. But it's not like I'm gonna put a glove on it. I'm just gonna
It's
heal
gonna
up.
take-
But
It's going to take lots of days to heal that.
I think you need to start worrying about us and start worrying about yourself.
No, I work for the masquerade people.
Bishop.
The masquerade.
not Alan, Parker tries to get up a little bit. He says, Bishop,
What?
please stop it. Just calm the fuck down.
I'm,
Rouge blood of yours is boiling. You're starting to sound like your sire.
well, that's it. Right.
Just
I
take
quit.
a breath.
I quit. I'm off. I'm
Take a
going.
breath.
That's it. I finished that.
I don't think you should quit, but I do think that we all need to really have a break.
What
I know we shouldn't, but we need to.
What about a debriefing, you fucking bunch of idiots? How about you stop fighting and start debriefing? You learned a whole bunch of shit tonight. You have opportunities here to dissect what happened, and you're busy fucking arguing about it. I'm in pain. Just fucking stop it. Do your
Yeah.
job. And he looks at you, Bishop, and that includes you.
Oh, it does it? Okay. Right.
Here you go, Parker. You can have this glass of water.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Yeah, let's unbrief each other.
think
Sorry.
Yeah, that's the final line.
Had to finish on that one, didn't it? Okay. We got royally fucked, by the way. How are we going to do this?
We do have
Do
a
what?
we have a briefing room here.
No,
funnily
not the briefing. The fact that we're all so fucked, and we've
Oh,
got
you can
like,
all feed off of bread.
is there a way to mute him? No, I can't. Okay. Oh well.
I'll just do it.
There we go.
Aw, that's mean.
Yeah.
Could have French toast.
Would just add again, would people be okay if we just took a day off?
Yeah, who you want?
What are you talking about?
Us? Because well, Sage is fucked. Ellen's fucked. You guys
Yeah, I'm hurt too.
Who's not hurt? Bishop
Alright.
actually hasn't taken fuck all damage. I don't think, has he?
Oh cool. He could be the one that does all the work then.
Well, he's decided that what he's gonna do is he needs a holiday. Okay.
We were
He's-
just on one for like 6 months. We've
that
been
wasn't-
back for like 3 or 4 days.
That wasn't a holiday. That was work. That was work.
Right.
Arranging a test for some dude. Okay. Right. Oh.
Well, here's your opportunity to do any last minute calls.
He'll basically do the briefing on what they've found out,
Okay.
and then he'll ask Philippe if he can come stay at Philippe's place for a while.
Okay.
And Philippe will say yes, because, Philippe's a nice guy.
Uh-huh.
And he'll go and stay there for a while.
Okay.
Hmm.
So Bishop's going to go and stay at Philippe's house. Okay. Very good.
Sage isn't
sounds-
going back to her place. She hasn't gone back since.
So she's staying at the airbase.
Everywhere but her place again.
Okay. Lexi
I'm staying at the airbase.
staying at the airbase, and Shipman.
That's my house.
I guess I'm showing Ronnie around.
Okay.
I want him to meet bread.
All right.
Oh.
Well, hasn't he met Brad before? No.
No.
Okay. He's very impressed. And gives you a pat on the back. He says, "Well, I think I have seen enough. Do apologize to your friend Bishop. I clearly put his nose out of joint. Perhaps we shouldn't have come in here. He's obviously very touchy about it."
Or maybe you just need to be a bit more involved. I can
Wow.
get you involved a bit more. I don't like that you two are.
Driving them around and picking people up from strange situations and explosions and all that sort of thing.
I mean, do you want to get back in some action, Ronnie? Are you itching for it?
Well, maybe a little from time to time. Yeah, why not?
Okay. I'll keep that in mind.
Certainly have contacts and connections that might be of assistance to you, and also, certain powers. Never know.
Yep, I'll keep that in mind.
Francesco should be here too.
Probably is.
Yep.
All
I
right.
want to keep him safe. So
All right,
Yeah.
ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to there then, and
cool.
say good night and thank you for playing.
Yeah, thank you.
Good
Have a
evening.
good night,
and
all.
See you tomorrow.
Good night.
Tomorrow.
See you tomorrow.
We
Thanks
shall.
for screaming at me.
Both
for
of
this
you.
one.
No COVID.
And no, bad Bishop moods.
But
Well, this would
I
be-
can't have bad Bishop moves there because he's not there.
No,
Yeah.
exactly. All right, I'll see you guys. Have a good night.
I'll see you
Bye.
tomorrow. Bye.
Goodbye.